Hello! Hello! How you guys doing? After a whole year not touching FGO, seriously, I'm back. Welcome back. I haven't finished camera. Nice. Hello, hello. How you guys doing? Hope you guys doing amazingly today. So, ready to finish this? Because today we'll finish this, no matter what. Right? Good morning, Dancho. Dancho. Good, yeah, amen. Amen. I'm good. I'm ready to finish Kirschtaria, so let's go. Staying. Squid is there too, right? Yeah! Hey. Oh shit, you're hiding codes. What? Squid? Don't throw codes. Squid. Doesn't matter if you like lemons. I'll delete the codes. Squid. Okay, we'll have formation restriction. I forgot what I was trying to do again. I think the team was this. Which was the team again? Oh yeah, it was this one. Okay, I used this. This was actually a way better idea than I thought. But of course, let's try something differento. I'm not here, I died in the accident. It wasn't your fault. You had to let me go. Nope. Since you joined the chat, you'll be here cursing us for a long time. Until you get tired, baby. Let's see. I have to think. Yeah, I'm trying to think what I should do here. Yeah, Squid. Machine Squid died in a car accident. You have to let go. Shut up, sport lover. Shut up. Here I'm thinking. Maybe I should just do the regular setup, right? Because yeah, the first level Phantasm he'll throw in the first turn no matter what will pierce everything, so I could do some overbuff in my damage dealer and then switch off. Of course, I mean the obvious choice is Kentucky Rider. Which I think I might go. Someone for that live, oh god, give me a faster internet. Oh, sorry for that. Or buy a new modem. Cack them! It's crazy, just your imagination. Or the chat's imagination, because not only me that talks about the lowly hips. Am I? Wait, did I say something? Okay, well, never mind. So yeah, we have Kentucky. Should be the obvious choice, I guess. I think instead of waiver, we could use someone like quite a bad excuse to use Matahari, but hey, it is an excuse, I guess. Where's the thing? Triggers after death. Triggers activate at certain time. This. And then here use black rail. Should this team satisfy you guys? See, my mind is still blown that Anastasia is the very teenager to do a selfie that's recorded. The very first teenager to do a selfie. Oh, that's true! I heard about this. There's a selfie of her actually, right? Yeah, that's true. By the way, instead of this, I saw some people talking some interesting stuff about stunting. Stunting is interesting. Stunting is quite interesting. There's a mesh here. Oh yeah, imagine if you can borrow someone's Camelot mesh. That would be perfect actually. I remember I used mesh versus versus a specific battle like this actually. Some people were saying, oh yeah, maybe trying something free to play. Borrowing someone's Merlin is free to play, right? Oh crap. Oh damn, that's actually interesting. Well, I want some Merlin actually. Here's the buff block, right? Nullify buff, yeah. By the way, Mesh has guts, right? I don't remember. Mesh actually has guts. It could be interesting if everyone was just instantly wiped out. But I guess Mesh is necessary. Eternal stall. This actually might be eternal. I'm pretty sure this will be fast if I'm taking suggestions, by the way, because I'm just going with some weird stuff because it's possible. The damage dealer should be Actually, could be BB. BB. But a rider would be a better choice, I suppose. Maybe Ryoma. It's just an all-stall. All-stall, no damage dealer. That's actually an option. I mean, Mesh probably will survive here anyways. Let's put the damage dealer here just in the case. King Turkey. But no, I think Mesh might survive, right? I think Mesh will survive, actually. Let's just use one more guts, so she has double guts. Isn't this too much stall? How the fuck am I supposed to get more Mesh coins? Right now you can't. They will eventually give more for sure. Yeah, let's see how this goes. I rush with his personal C, so he dies and triggers a heal, post guts and others. Yeah, that's an interesting one, actually. But since Mesh will die at the same time, I don't think. But I don't want Arash to actually survive. That's the problem as well. Starts till he grows old. So that's tomorrow. Live stream about? Just asking. Tomorrow? Not sure. Tomorrow stream what? Here? Conceptual armamento. Okay. Let's just use all the skills and whatever. Nothing works, but I'll just try anyway. Let's just try it. And there it is. Let's go. Goats, Animosphere. Yeah, no effect. I just used whatever I could. Oh yeah, I could use more HP, right? Well, okay. Let's see if this would make a difference. Usually it doesn't. Yeah, now this worked. Yes. Many curses. Yes, 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 yes. 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 Let's give this to Merlin. Shut up. Yeah, let's activate this for now. As we start stalling. Oh, follow Pinoy's here. What? I missed yesterday, so I have to make. I'm here to kill chaos in their place. Jeez. Do you want to hit Merlin? Oh yeah, I can. Oh, remove buff. Okay. Okay. Use this to Mushu. For the HP, I'll not be attacking. No attacks right now. Let's just stall begin. That's probably also from C. Squid is Australian. Ah, really? Should try to one-shot Kirschtaria first bar and let Masha take it from there. I know it's possible. I don't want that. I don't know if I can know that. Know what? I mean, you're Chinese origin, dude. Living in Europe. Oh my god. Are you? This is scary. Okay, everything going well so far? Squid actually American. He's from Texas, right? I think you said somewhere. Maybe not. No, wait. Is this stall team? Yeah, this is a stall team. It's 50% C, so that's probably why. What? 5-star C. Come on, don't multi-hit on Murray now. Hey, thank you. Now the stall is set. But I can live in West Asia or the Mediterranean. Bad news is my dog is the culprit again. What? She's from Brazil. So? Is this news here? I think this is news here. Come on, Hans. You need to hit those defense up better. Remove buff. Kirschtaria, you are annoying. You are annoying. That is an honorary Russian. It would be easier, faster if you only used her. Use who? Mash? But Mash requires the command codes. I don't want you to put command codes on her. Because I'll need to put command codes on her and remove after to give them back to Matahari. I'm not really up to that right now. Also great to see I'm the ambush as soon as I wake up again. Come on. People are just saying you are honorary Russian. Is this an ambush? I don't think this is an ambush. Yeah, let's try this. Is that routine? Yeah, I mean, he shows up, he sees people talking about him, he already thinks it's an ambush. Like this evil villain is a powerful scene, but the fight is like 3 seasons long. At least I'm not throwing Noble Phantasm. If I was throwing Noble Phantasm, probably it would be worse. I'm here for it. Are you there? Animus Fia. Yeah, the thing is, I'm not carrying debuffs. This HP down will be annoying. Feels like I should try to do some damage now. The stars are not... There are not that many stars, but I'll try anyway. Not much, but still something. Come on, crit the buster. Crit the buster. Well, it did crit, I guess. Does it have protection versus crits? Do I have to read? Imagine reading. Am I really required to read? Resistance criticals, okay. Ah, it's a number of times, okay. Which you recover to it when sustaining. Ah, it's a number. Wait, I remember until the end he was healing from my Noble Phantasm damage. That's weird. Mesh's thing is why 2 overcharges. Yeah. This is the best one. Best order. I'm gonna drop some stuff on you. Oh, that's it? What? I think built-in would damage to prevent one-turn kills. Ah, I see. I see. Yeah, it does make sense. But still, kinda doesn't work. Because people who want to actually overbuff, they actually manage to 3 turns him. I think with King Toki it's possible to 3 turns, right? I think with King Toki it's possible to beat him even in Atlantis. Now my crits will hit, right? Because it was saying 1 left. So that's what I'm expecting at least. And now super overbuffed. Must play Honkai as well. Honkai Impacto. I just now realized that there is actually Honkai Impact for PC, right? When I played, there was only for mobile, and I didn't really like the gameplay for mobile. I was like, yeah, whatever. I play Stranger Things. Is that a game of Stranger Things? Don't tell me it's a gacha. Please don't tell me it's a gacha. Some mad lad got him down to his last bar in Atlantis using Maybe. Really? Maybe. Damn. Yeah, I kind of knew it was possible, but even getting that is quite insane. Oh, damn! I don't have the thing. Oh, that will actually cause some nice damage. That's a lot of damage. Yeah, not that lot of damage, but still. Let's go. Getting my debuffs. Getting my buffs, I mean. Did you see the XC3 direct? XCOM? I don't know what's that. Honkai Star Rail. I think it's a gacha solution. No, Dancho, come on. Curse those games that became gacha. Curse them. Imagine if I have stars. But no, he has to steal my stars. Of course he does. Yeah, this time he's hitting me way more of the with the debuffs. Let's go, Ortenos. Kirschtaria, nice buffs. Sure, would be a shame if we were to get rid of them all the time, every turn. It doesn't matter, obviously, because once you reach 6 turns, he's last bar, and he hasn't. Yeah, no, he finished the battle on the last turn for sure. I wonder if you can kill Kirschtaria with. Oh no, you can't. You can't kill Kirschtaria in Atlantis with level 1 Salome strats. I guess that can be done, because if you die, it's over, right? Then you can't. Sad. It would be an interesting strat to have. Relaxu. Okay, for Kirsch Memorial Quest to start returning him with AoE servant. Not only that, I think that there are many servants that can return him, not only AoEs. I like to FGO, you can't win, it's a plot fight. Stuff if there was a new game plus. Not only that, actually people were showing that most of those you can actually clear. Like Kirschtaria, for example. If the battle didn't finish on the last bar, probably people would be able to kill him. Some overbuffs, but hey, some whale territory. He's 75 years and it's still going. Come on, it's not even being 75 turns. I mean, I know I didn't even clear the first bar. Yeah, let's beat the shit out of him. Probably won't work, but I want to do some damage here. Oh, he critted actually. I was not expecting for this crit. Here, I need your opinion. Would Knight of Honor work on any kid? I mean, would work? Would be worth it? I don't think so. Because he's one of those stereotypes that by the way, just so I don't lose track of my thoughts, the next breaking bar I will need my invincibility, right? Anyway, Knight of Honor kinda works for him, but usually depending on the battle. For example, if you are stalling and such, pretty sure it would be better if you put some healing C on him. Yeah, no way, so I can drain some things from here, right? Let's see. I wonder if Hans can survive this. That's when Camelot Mash would shine. That's when Camelot Mash would shine. Well, yeah, Hans, you will probably suffer. No heal just yet. Come on, Merlin, it's your role to survive. Thoughts? What? Any kid is a weapon. It's just you, what? Guild can use everything. Will you do extreme Lostbelt 3 memorial quest as well? The thing Lostbelt 3 probably not. I mean, I'm doing this for the sake. I don't even know I'm doing this actually. Maybe I should go for a regular guy with damage dealer. I don't know why I'm doing this exactly, but yeah, I don't know. And the thing about Extreme Lostbelt 3, most of them, if not all of them, I can't really pull off with Matahari. So whenever I challenge quest or a boss, I can't do something interesting with Matahari. It already loses my interest, you know. I'm like, yeah, whatever. Okay, how many crits will absorb? Nullify debuffs. Where are the crits? Where's... I don't get it. Mesh solo. Yeah, but people keep saying mesh solo, mesh solo. Mesh solo only works with the right command codes, and I don't want to spend the... Like right now, we can't swap between them for free. I don't want to spend resources right now to do that. You know, there's a Warhammer 40k VTuber. What? Well, Origin Altar, use your own run. Double Merlin Gong, Merlin Waver Gong. I saw little work with no command codes. No command codes. That I never saw. The only solos I saw were with a bunch of command codes. Oh. 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 Let's heal Hans here for the sake. Ooh. Ooh. 7 70k, 70k, come on. Oh, 100. Okay. Oh, there's no comment content. It was easy. Nah, then it's boring. Come on, Hans. Get the last 10%. Mash DPS, yes. How many turns will it take? 70. How many turns am I right now? I'm sitting at 30. Okay. I want to say 55. I wouldn't mind dating a very buff Russian wife. God damn, he needed to remove Merlin's buff. Removing Merlin's buff is quite annoying. Okay, the Buster buff is already done. Because if I want to clear fast, I need to start to do some damage now, right? Actually, I should stop. Because, confirm to me, he throws the Robo Phantasma on a breaking bar, right? Goats. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he throws his no Phantasma with the thing, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure his last breaking bar he throws another Phantasm. Would I love to be beat by Mash? 50 minutes later, she got bored of stalling. I'm not bored. I stalled for hours. You have no idea how much I am used to stall. Shinaki Makura win. Never. Never ever. Standing here, what do you want? I said what? In the And then it has to be this way. Is it though? Actually, instead of Mash, pretty sure it would be better if I used Bodica. Like we would buy them. No, you wouldn't. And it would be absurdly uncomfortable. Say stop, get some help, don't do drugs. Like Russian girl. What Russian girl? Remove buff. It's coming to a point. It's come to a point already. Let's see. Ooh. Oh, he moved buffs. Oh, he did. Surprise, actually. I could do a brave chin with Merlin, but I'm scared of doing damage actually, because I don't remember which is the last breaking bar effect. God damn it! I actually forgot. Okay. It would be perfect if someone gets a good brave chain here with a buster, of course. It can be Mash because Mash was just removed, right? Hans. Can I risk it with Hans? God damn, I'll risk it. Come on, Hans, I'll trust you. I'll trust you, Hans. My tech prof is not here anymore. It's here! Okay, we can do this. 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 Come on, we can do this. 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 Come on! Maybe I should have used the quick card with 7%. It didn't! Come on, Hans. That was really disappointing. I was expecting at least a 20k from his buster. Well, this might be dangerous, right? Well, now I can beat it. I think if I should. Yeah, let's throw the Noble Phantasms first. Let's hope for him not removing my stuff. Like no debuffs, and then we finish him. Or with big movement, Musashi with no muscles or Bergasti with more fat. What? Why is the chat already going that way? I didn't do anything. You see, Squid? I didn't do anything. I didn't start anything on the chat. The chat is going to generate by themselves. I didn't do anything. So you don't even start, okay? And he didn't remove my buff. I hate you, Kirschtaria. Okay, Mash has the leading, so let's just go with Mash. The damage now. Come on. It's your chat sheet. Yeah, but I didn't start anything. Not my fault. For sure, I know it's not my fault. Death by Sneeze. We're just talking about our waifu preference sheet. We are being cultured. Yeah, I'm seeing the culture here. I don't know if this is the genocide going on. Culture, right? Well, that didn't work well. Why was so strong? And now I have Kintoki. I didn't really wanted to use Kintoki. God damn it. But that's how things go now. God damn, I really didn't want to use Kintoki now. No, do not dare. Do not date a pure int build. She might sacrifice you or use you for an experiment. What? Negative damage. How many noble phantasms I need to throw? Nullify debuffs, okay. Resistance to criticals, okay. But what about the HP recovery, okay. Okay, I guess I'm pure con build. I think my high HP values can take it. Stan, what type of girl like? Oh my god, we have some flirting here happening on the chat. There you go, Stan. I've never been attracted to anyone romantically so nobody. Oh? Really? Well, isn't that being a solo match anyways? Who the fuck has that much time? What? Do or don't date someone with a pure dex. No. She can make it a. Yeah, but who would want in 3 seconds? Jesus. Okay, now I'm worried that probably only Mesh will survive. I Or maybe not, I think it will cause less damage now, right? I'll use this in case. Let's see. It's about speed. What? I must play a ridiculous high con and fort save fighter. I managed to make a circuitous quick training my life away. Hey! Hey! What is this plot even, Rambuke? Jesus. What? Anderson gun? Yeah. I didn't know the last Noble Phantasm. I didn't realize that the last Noble Phantasm from the last Breaking Bar, the damage was that much high. I kind of knew, I was kind of ready for it, but at the same time I kind of failed because I trusted Ham's damage, and it was my mistake. Well, I could do this, but I kind of want to do that first. Do something like this before causing negative damage. Come on, negative damage. Negative damage. Negative damage can wait. Actually, next turn I can buff, so it doesn't really turn into a negative damage. Oh, hit pretty soft. What? Yeah, it was pretty soft. He caused him 0 damage because I did 2 Noble Phantasms, which I was not expecting that. So yeah, the only Noble Phantasm that caused insane damage is the first and the one from the last breaking bar. My mistake was trusting Hans' damage. I believed in Hans. Like, Hans will cause damage, of course he will. How can he not cause damage? My answer to my question is this. Like this. Okay, Kintoki, I will trust you even though I shouldn't. Even though I shouldn't. Can I get some buff here? Maybe? Because he'll heal probably 100k, but how much damage will I cause? That's the real question to me. Okay, it was not negative. It was 10k damage, I guess. Plus the crit, yeah. It was not a complete failure. Just some small failure. I should have picked Monte Carlo, right? Monte Carlo will have mostly even a better effect on this scene, actually. Oh my god, remove all my buffs. Okay. Now it will be negative damage, so forget about it. Buddha is quite powerful, Mesh and the Master have become literal gods while fighting him. Yes. I mean, it's a fact of the Atlas, right? Kirschtaria is turning all of us into gods, so it's kind of his fault that we are strong now. I said 55 turns, right? Oh! I said 55 turns, and it's close. God damn it, I don't have the buffs. I need the buffs, so I don't do negative damage. I read for the art and the plot. For the culture, basically. Someone said 70 turns, I said 55 turns. Oh, I'm closer. Alright, for the art and plot. Shoes and eggplants. Shoes and eggplants is the name of something from FGO, shouldn't it be? How for Woodan, yes. I mean, it's his fault that we're becoming super strong, right? Let's wait one more turn. And then probably will be GG's. Saikoro cool. Ah, it's so close. I miscalculated. Now it's for maximum damage. How much? I wonder if I kill here, he shouldn't be able to heal, right? If I kill, he shouldn't be able to heal. That's how that's how it works, right? I think God is the only armor I need. Which god are you talking about? If it's Roxy, it's Roxy. If it's Roxy, then There you go. Some attack up. Now let's see. Golden Drive. Good night. He died, he can heal, right? Yes, he died, he can heal. Basically, that's how it works. Almost 55 turns. There you go. For the win! He throws more memes than I thought. Interesting. At least I got some bone from Matahari. GG's, I guess. Should be dead before I heal. Yeah, I mean, because I didn't know if the game would cheat, you know? Oh, I am with 0 HP. Oh wait, I have this heal effect. You know? I wouldn't be surprised, not gonna lie. I see, so this master... This is the master you raised, Doctor. I feel as though I'm going to be blinded. I feel as though my heart is going to burst. I was never too worried about what might happen if I collapse along the way, or if I lost my way together, because I trusted David would be there to carry on where I left off. But amazingly, it looks like there was yet another candidate stronger than me all along. Oh, being humbled, huh? That was for Atlantis. Indeed. It can fairly be said that you defeated me. Huh. Of course, that doesn't change the fact that you, like me, are so utterly spent that you can no longer stand. So accept your defeat. Does that mean you're going to shut down Atlas? I would wonder. I can't do that. At this point, not even my death will cause Atlas to stop. What comes after this, by the way? I don't know. I'm afraid you're all going to become new gods, whether you want to or not. For that I'm truly sorry. But once you have, you're free to use the Tree of Emptiness however you like. There may not be a way to defeat them now, but once your senses have been heightened to godly levels, I'm sure you'll eventually find a way to stop the foreign god plans as we... What? This again. It's because the connection has been cut, right? Those are the skies. The Tree of Emptiness branches. Get back, it's not safe. What's going on? The branches stretching across the sky are setting fire to the Tree of Emptiness. What? Oh, the foreign god is trying to eliminate this tree? Okay, the foreign god denied this tree. What do you mean you don't know? You have played this in JP. I mean, I remember some images, okay? I don't remember exactly what happens to the Tree of Emptiness. That's my point. I know what will happen with a certain character, don't worry. That I remember. I don't remember... Okay, let's see. How is this happening? Nothing should be able to burn a fully grown Tree of Emptiness from the outside. Oh no, that's why I burned it from the inside. Atlas! I burned down another Tree of... Emptiness right from its root and use its branch to spread out wildfire to your tree. You say the tree's branches formed a network, right? So I used that to deliver a little viral payload. Who? It was not Atlas, was it? Okay, there he is. Of course he is. No, seriously? Have you actually got eyes in the back of your head, Woodheim? I could say the same to you, Barrow. I thought you would be more careful than this. Even if you had managed to kill me now, the Chaldeans are still alive and well. So I have a hard time imagining how you could make it out of here with a servant. Well, damn, aren't you Mr. Calm and Collected? You figured out I was all kinds of eager to get my backstabbing on or something? Not until now, no. To be honest, I'm still a little shaken. You have no reason to betray me, Barrow. Why are you interfering with my plan now? Don't you understand that this will make you a god too? Once you are, you'll be free. We'll be all free of the foreign god control. You really don't get, do you? Figures. Of course you wouldn't. Why? So hey, on a different subject, Kirsch. Why were you so scared of the British Lostbelt? It's not like you ever come by to see it for yourself, right? So how do you know something had to be done about it? Because I spent a while thinking on it and realized it posed a different but equally serious threat to as the foreign god themselves. Ooh, it is quite insane. The worst part is I can't even blame you with the usual, cause we literally can't read the moon rules. Yeah. No good ever comes off a Lostbelt appearing in Britain. It could only be a curse that could take this very planet down with it. Oh? The glamorization of British culture, right? Damn, seriously? I don't know what you're talking about, but it sounds like a hell of a thing. They're definitely a scary bunch. That's for damn sure. And hey, that's what made this all worthwhile. So as thanks, I'll let you in a little secret of my own. I'll tell you why I came to your Lostbelt. Remember what I told you before about how I betrayed the Fae folks? Fae folk, right? The Fae folk! The fairies! Well, thanks to that, they got it out for me real bad. In fact, all I have to do is raise my voice a bit and say, here I am, they'll bring divine retribution down on my ass, just like that. What? Oh good, so you know what's coming then. Awesome. Well, so long Goodime, it's been real. Get out of here. God damn it. But again, who's this beam from? Damn. Is that Rongominyan? Is that actually Rongominyan from Miss X? It's actually from her? I guess it is, right? There's no reason to be from anyone else, I suppose. Kirschtaria is right, we need to evacuate immediately. And again, the sheer heat is so immense that everyone this way, I can at least let all of you escape to the crown. It's no use, we'll never make in time, especially given that we're all exhausted from our early battles. Can most likely only manipulate gravity and offer physical protection. It won't be nearly enough. Then again, even if we were able to teleport to Olympus proper, that light is going to punch straight through everything in its path. No, this isn't over yet. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no 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 no! That's really happens? Oh, really? I don't remember this. He actually saves us? No, let this happen. I can't let this journey end now. Oh no. No? Oh, I guess you get to die after all. Especially since you're vulnerable as shit right now. God damn it, Burrow. God damn it. I don't know why you lost Woodine. It's cause you were too damn busy. You never would have been so stupid as to let me handle Britain if you ever seen it for yourself. You know, originally I was just gonna burn this tree of evidence down and head back to Britain. But after that bullshit speech you made, I pretty much had no choice but to shiv your sorry ass. What was it you said? Everyone will be like a god unto themselves. That basically means it'd be a world where I couldn't kill anyone anymore, right? The hell with that. I'll die of boredom before the end of the first day in that new world. I don't want to be some great enlightened version of myself. I'm perfectly okay with staying a piece of shit. Yeah. Can you talk about how Nasu has a thing for fisting people? That's true as well. No, but we all know that the ultimate fetish from Nasu is giant girls. He just loves them giant girls. I remember in Melty Blood there was giant Arcade. Giant Arcade was the weirdest thing ever. Or it was Giant Akiha. I think it's Giant Akiha, right? Yeah, it's Giant Akiha. God damn it. I thought it was a foreign god. Nope, it was Barrow all along. God damn it. Giant girls and worms. I mean, okay, worms is a tag I'll never, you know. Worms, man. Okay, never mind. Is that what Ryo got the collab? Isn't that why Ryo got the collab? What? Come on, once I made mincemeat of you and the ground you're gonna land on, this will all be over. Oh, she's pissed. He's pissed. How could I not defend against these pitiful techniques of yours? I say it's not only Poseidon protecting you, that lightning, that gold. Impudent short-sighted whelp. How dare you hide your true strength? Shut up and just freaking die. Oh, wait, why do you have to take so long? I'm gonna miss this whole bat. Oh, yeah, the Rongominiad. Oh, it's not the Rongominiad. Now is the foreign god. Now what's going on? Is that the foreign god getting in the way again? Why? No, it's most certainly it's not. I see. Well done, Barrel Guts. I always know you were a traitorous wretch, but I never dreamed you could be such a snake. Good job, well done. I believe it's time I made my exit. Olympus is all but finished now, and so my fun and games must come to an end. While this unfortunately means the perfected foreign god advent will have to wait, my true self should be able to resolve matters soon enough should he so decide. So in the meantime, I think I shall disappear that I may focus on preparing a new picture of the hell to unleash. Ay. Goddamn sick bastard just cut his own head off. Screw that damn it. You better still be alive. Yeah, but it is the last time he can die. So he's doing this knowing he can't die anymore. The foreign god is his foreigner. Oh, come on, Krish. Really? Shouldn't a superhuman god be able to heal up from a little cut like that? Ah well. This has made my job easy. All that's left now is to find a body bag and curse-sized hole in the ground. God damn it. You are disgusting, dude. That's more like it. Man, it feels so much better without the uptight blonde pricky around. You guys think so too, right? But you got rid of the thorn in your side for you? What? You already know who I am? Well, shucks, they think I'm gonna blush. Nice to have another dutiful kohai around. Can't say I care for the way you're glaring at me, though. Wait, you don't have a problem with me, do you? What, really? Come on, guys, you don't want to do this. You're obviously hanging by a thread. Hell, you still haven't even caught your breath from your fight with old Kirschtaria. So if you don't stop glaring at me like that, once you're all weakened and vulnerable, I won't be able to resist killing you all too, no matter how much I love you, love my kohai. Just kidding, even I'm not that stupid. That servant of yours rocking the black trench is the kind of guy that saved his strength right up till the end, right? I can tell. So since it's clear we'd end up taking each other out in a fight, How about we just have a nice friendly chat instead? Right, Mesh? You know what I'm talking about, don't you? You know that Barrel got a standing guy who always willing to hash things out, right? As well, statistically speaking, your advice was... No, even if your advice was statistically helpful, I was never able to understand why you acted the way you did at Caldea. Is that so? Damn, girl, you must earn you, huh? I must earn you your Irie? Something fierce, huh? Eerie. Oh, but don't get me wrong, Mesh. I'm thrilled to see this new side of you. I'll even breathe a real knight in shiny armor in the flesh. Now that's a model master for you. Yeah, a model master. I really appreciate your stepping out of your accord like this, you know? Not only is your bravery real inspiring, you just made it much easier to go for your throat. Yeah. Kane's to the rescue. Not much you can do now. Hey, isn't that your pretentious ass cloak on the floor? What's going on? The hell going on here? Shit, you're bleeding like crazy. Hang in there, damn it. Don't you dare pass out. I still got a ton of stuff I gotta pay you back for. You can't die on me before I get a chance. Didn't you say you were gonna make every last one of those piece of shit gods obsolete? Come on, just cause the Olympian gods are done for doesn't mean you can rest on your laurels. You still gotta do something about the big bad foreign god, remember? Don't you dare. Oh, god damn it. Well, damn. That was the perfect chance, and now the mood's gone to shit. Hell, I'm almost tearing up myself. Come on, Kenny, take it easy. Kirschtaria's dead. No sense dwelling on the past yet. Is he dead already? God damn it. No, it's not like you and I are total strangers. Hell, you're the one who brought me from Britain. So how about you jump ship and become my servant? A woman like you would be right at home in British Lostbelt. Okay, you just called her a woman. You're done. You're done. Hell, stick with me, and there might even be a domain or two in it for you in the future. But nope, a woman like me, you're dead. It'd be nice if the Chaldeans had killed him. Kirschtaria himself said he and me were an equal ground, but this one clearly came from an ambush, that sort of thing. Yeah. We did this to him, didn't you, bro? Oh. So it's gonna be like that, huh? Yeah, it's gonna be like that. That's enough. The battle for control of this tree of emptiness is over, and Chaldea has won. What? Surely there's nothing to gain from further infighting. Is there, Beryl? Canis? What is that? Oh, crap. Father Kotomine. Good day, everyone. I believe the last time we met was back in Russian tundra. Was it? I don't remember. In my capacity as another of the foreign god disciples, permit me to apologize on Lembo's behalf for his rudeness. His very nature makes him incapable of not toying with the mind of others, you see. It was, I assure you, nothing personal. He threats everyone this way. Who asked you, Rasputin? Besides, I don't recall ever signing for your side. When Kirschtaria would, I'm servant. That's it. And now that he's shown his true colors, that makes me an enemy of the foreign god too. I see. I'm sorry to hear that. And what of you, Burl? We now know that Kirschtaria, the leader of the cryptors, was a traitor, but we also know you killed him. Can I assume this means you remain on our side? Hell yeah, you can. Like I always say, if you can beat them, join them. Of course, everyone will believe you are a reliable ally. I don't give two shits about the future of humanity. All I want is to have a good time. Ah, Beryl. I didn't come back to life so I could become the king of the earth or anything. I will go along with whatever you say. But then again, I can't but help. I can't but help but wonder if this foreign god guy is really all that strong. Kirschtaria saw to it that they couldn't use Magellan here, and that the woman back in Britain safer inside dry. So without a vessel, what? And the woman back in Britain sucked safer inside dry. Probably talking about Morgan, right? So without a vessel for the foreign god to come down into, well, what happens next? Because it seems to me like the strongest one of this planet right now gotta be the king from my Lostbelt. Yeah, Barrow is taking his side. He's not done homework. Precisely. The sort of thing I'd expect from a pure-breed hunting dog like yourself. I take it that means the British Lostbelt is now officially opposing us then, Barrel? Since you appear to have sworn loyalty to their king, can I assume you're also speaking for Britain? Oh yeah, I assume away. The old lady outright told me I could do whatever I liked on her behalf. Besides, the Drongominiad we just saw was a special spell Her Majesty whipped up just for the foreign god. Okay, it was Her Majesty. Good. We were always planning to taking Olympus out, no matter what Kirschtaria got up to. Understood. The foreign god only saved Kirschtaria from death, thus giving foreign god control over his continued existence. And as Kirschtaria was the one who saved your lives, and the foreign god has placed no such restriction on you. You are therefore free to live out the remainder of your days on this dying planet as you choose. As an enemy of the foreign god, that's it. That is, enemy of the foreign god. Queen Skya, warp me over to Britain right now. I don't know why, but I'm getting some serious chills down my spine. I gotta get out of here before it's too late. Well, I was wondering when I'd get to make my entrance. How anticlimactic. And she's here just waiting to be the taxi. But very well, Lord Barrow. If something else, you have an impressive nose for danger. Because Skya, you're going to take him away from here? Why, yes, I am. I offer a great many services. Okay. One of them includes taking a single crypter on a single trip to the Lostbelt of their choice. How much you charge? Right, until the next time. God damn. Ed Canlea. With NFF service, look forward to your future patronage. Of course. Assuming you make it out of here alive, that is. And she actually took him. So Skya has gone over to that side as well, huh? Well, I suppose it was time. She is the same class as our god, after all. If she had stayed, it would only have been a matter of time until they made at each other's throats. Alright, you're up, Muramasa. Go on and swing that katana of yours. Oh, okay. This very moment is what the foreign god chose you for. God damn it. So Muramasa did this. So there was some the internal fire has left. The Tree of Emptiness is in a permanent state of incompletion, but never mind that now. The real problem is that something is about to manifest inside Atlas bisected spirit origin. And now the god that was inside the Tree of Emptiness will leave, giving room to another someone, I'm assuming. Oh crap. I can believe how intense this ominous aura is. It lets us just get that taken over. And take a powerful magical reactor core signal inside the Tree of Emptiness. Aye aye aye. I can measure its magical energy levels with my current equipment. But wait. This spirit origin pattern. What, it's a beast? As far as seen categorized by Trismegius, this looks to be the final horn, the final beast crown of the 7 evils of humanity. Beast 7. Oh yeah, so here it's confirmed that it's beast 7. Language intellect sharing. What? Planet emission generate. I mean, do you read me? Commencing. Oh my god. Why are you laughing? And there she is. And there goddamn she is. Unless it's finally my turn. Thank you for waiting so patiently, my loyal disciples. And well done preparing a vessel for me to use from this empty planet. I'm pleased with the work you've done, even if it did take longer than expected. So this is Earth, is it? I was curious what it was like after hearing it gave my kin so much trouble. But it doesn't look all that impressive. Look how tiny it is. It could conquer this whole planet in less than a year. She's so tiny. What do you mean she's so tiny? I don't feel some faint brainwaves being directed at me. The fuck? Are they some kind of planet indigenous life form? They're so weak. I guess they must be. All that aside, why am I not sensing any respect directed at me? Definitely not Olga. Remind that she would be here in her birthday suit if it wasn't for Shiro. What? Wait, what is this pathetic body? My vessel is supposed to be made from a tree of emptiness, right? So why is this one so small? Plus, I'm having a very difficult time following what's going on here. Me too. Wasn't that supposed to be the Thorn God? I mean, the tree of emptiness. I think the being floating above us right now is both a beast and the manifestation inside the tree of emptiness. Oh, I think she was the Atlas as a body. Forgot themselves. But I don't understand this. Yeah. Is that a medal? What do you mean medal? Oh, no matter. Disciple status report. Given what happened with Kirschtaria, it seems like things did not go entirely as planned. I'm afraid Cypher's flames set Magellan ablaze before it could become your body. While your spirit origin is unaffected, I suspect you may be unable to make full use of your authority as a result. And so it would seem that my body still has yet to fully enclose. Oh, that's alright. It'll give me something to look forward to. I'm sure I can find something here that will make up for my deficiencies. In fact, I see a meal before me now that should do the trick nicely. Oh crap. Usually a single Lostbelt wouldn't be nearly enough to satisfy my cravings. And since I only just acquired this body, it would make for a well-balanced wake-up snack. What you want? Seeing these insects buzzing around my appetizer is putting me right of my appetite. Are those the Chaldean stranglers? Why haven't you killed them? They certainly don't look like they're at all capable of giving my disciples any trouble. For that matter, why don't they fear me? I thought those of this planet were obligated to hold gods in reverence. Yeah, I know. It wouldn't be all too easy to grind them to dust beneath my heel, but I wish to sate my curiosity for them for now. Tell me, she knows my name. Why do you not fear me? Aren't humans like you supposed to bow your heads, beg for enlightenment, and submit to every whim of great and powerful beings? Well, we already went through a Lostbelt full of gods. I'm sick of this already. What is this earthling talking about? What is a director? It's like you've gone mad with terror. I'll be kind and explain. I am the god who has descended upon this world from the void. I have come to right this planet's wrongs and eradicate its evil once and for all. She comes from the void. As ultimate ruler, I will make Earth into a single nation and personally govern every last one of its people. Yes, I'm the sovereign of Earth. Oh, so this is actually... Wait. I didn't know she used this name. She is using that name. What the hell is this? You. Earth's president or something. I really don't understand. First she declares she is an Ogamori and then she claims she is. Yeah, I mean, what is the sense of this? It's more like it. It sounds like you finally understand my god and you can sense brainwaves of fear and confusion. Now the time has come for me to wipe this planet clean of everything that once existed here. The human race, the Lostbelts, you lot. My disciples using silly heroic spirits for their vessels. Now that I have a physical body, I have no need for any of you. Oh crap. Now get out of my sight, beg for mercy, and repent for your misdeeds, for even my infinite patience has finally reached its limit. Okay, what happens from here? Oh, that I don't know. What the hell? More confusion, no fear though. Yeah, more confusion for sure. Okay, but a gravitational field is sucking up everything that it's nailed down. And it's even bigger than the tree of emptiness. If it keeps going like this, there really won't be anything left. And then including us. Is this really what you want, Rasputin? Because it seems like God of yours has no qualms about erasing even her own disciples. If this is what my God wants, then so be it. I only wish I could have been of more use to her. If you use the black light on her. We could, oh, but both the gun and its simulation are, yeah. No command seals left. Sorry, we can't use the black barrel anymore. Besides, even if we could, I don't know if it would be enough to defeat the foreign god. Yeah. This rate it is going to suck up not just all Olympus but this entire Lostbelt. So I'm finally getting to see a beast in person. I don't need to use my own fantasy to tell that humanity simply has no hope of defeating her. The sheer magnitude of her spirit origin alone vastly eclipses anything humanity could throw at her. There's simply no conditions that would allow for our victory. Come on, you're giving up already? The Potamus Solomon Temple of Time. There was only able to prevail in those situations because we were an unknown factor. Indeed, our very existence was such an exception to the rule that we had an almost excessive advantage in the environment where Beast 1 and 2 appeared. Therefore, no matter how outmatched we may have been, it was always possible for us to alter our fate. But this beast is different. She had Caldera in her sight since well before we were even aware of her existence. We have therefore lost the one advantage we had in those other fights. Unfortunately, even if the Stormborder were to arrive now, that Beast would simply wipe them all out. It's elementary, my dear Leonardo. There is simply nothing we can do. What? What is going on? I wish I didn't have to say this, especially after you entrusted me to this mission, little butt. I'm sorry. Oh, crap. I'm afraid there is no possible way for us to turn things around. What a moment to just give up. So you're not even going to try to fight back, Earthlings? How silly of me, of course you can fight back. I don't know why I ever thought you could. I suppose it only makes sense. There is no version of humanity in this universe that is capable of surpassing me. All that aside, you Earthlings truly are pathetic, aren't you? You're so tiny, so powerless. It's like looking through a microscope at a bacteria in a petri dish. God damn it. What was that? What was that? Who was that? Wait, seriously, who was that? Can we rewatch this? God damn it. Sorry guys, I really need to see this again. I want to see that glimpse before it is revealed or not. Who's that? Okay, now I'm way more confused because I thought we were the ones that called her Olga Maria. Why she's calling herself Olga Maria? It's here, right? Yeah, it's here. What was that? For some reason I think it's Tiamat, but at the same time I don't think it is. The hell is this? Ah! Okay, I went back by accident. Ah! Crap. No! God damn it, I went by accident here. God damn it. Crap. Okay. Because the writers need to bring her back so they could put her in the gotcha. No, that's not my issue, Stain. I'm trying to know why she knows her name is Olga Maria. That's not the point. I don't care why they bring them back. I mean, when I say I don't care, I want to know about the story, not the business strategy. What? Come on, it's not like you to be so harsh. Or are your power of deduction simply nullified when you attempt to apply them to an alien god? Oh, what? How can he still be standing? I realize you were still alive. You may just have magical crests. You don't go down quite so easily. Well, I guess I would. Oh, you just said that there was no possible way to turn things around. But that all depends on how you look at it. For example, my victory would be my plan to slay the god succeeding, and my loss would be it failing. Now that Atlas 3 has been razed to the ground and the foreign god has descended upon this world, my plan has ended in abject failure. It represents a complete and total loss for me. There is no hope for me to turn things around now. But the same is not true for you. For your loss would be dying, and victory will be living. So even if the foreign god has descended upon this world, and even if all you can do right now is run away, merely surviving is enough to ensure your victory. And since you haven't truly lost, you still have a chance to turn things around. How? And this is all a bit much coming from me, since I'm the one who invited the foreign god here in the first place. But oh well. Now that I think it's time, I played my last card. You even have a last card. I'll let the foreign god get away with this, even if it is ultimately fated to vanish. Once the tree of emptiness is gone, I will protect Olympus right to the end. After all, I promised Zeus I would. Oh? I'll make sure foreign god goes away, so I can only do that temporarily. Now go, get out of here. I'm afraid you'll only get in my way. Oh, it's not as bad as it looks. Yeah, it's not as bad as it looks. It's just a hole in the chest. Did nothing to Da Vinci. No, wait. No, it's not as bad as it looks. Still got plenty of fight left in me. It's a shame you and I weren't able to finish our duels though. We'll just have to take a rain check on that. At any rate, you've got much more work ahead of you than I did. Sorry about this. I wish I didn't have to ask you to take on an enormous responsibility again. God damn it. Mr. Holmes, remember word that we'll do everything in my power to give Caldera a chance to turn things around. Good, I'm relieved to hear that. Alright then, this is goodbye. But before you go, Marsh, let me give you one word of advice. I won't deny that as a crypto I consider you my most dangerous enemies, and try to eliminate you accordingly. It is so because at the time I firmly believed that that to be what was right. But of course, humans are fundamentally incapable of making the right choice. So the least we can do is keep shamelessly moving towards those things we have chosen, right or wrong. I believe that's what it means to be human. We are nothing if not great at rationalizing our actions. So trust me when I tell you that there is no need to fight to assuage a guilty conscience or to atone for past misdeeds. Don't forget the reason you left Caldea to go on a journey was to get as much out of it as possible. Did I miss the part where both sides get their keikakudori? I'm afraid the palace won't last much longer. We need to evacuate the great shrine. Come down quickly. Come on, Nash. Are they gone, kids? Are you stupid? Can't you see for your... Oh, we can't. Yeah, they're gone. They left your sorry ass behind. They didn't even look back, so you don't? You don't gotta worry about them. Mess this bitch up. Hell, I'll even let you lean on me. Thank you, that will be a big help. What about you, father? Aren't you going to stop me? Not at all. Not unless the foreign god gives me the order to eliminate you too. I'm only here to serve as a witness. Truth be told, it should be quite educational. No matter how powerful one may be, this planet still follows its own rules. This would be an excellent way for the foreign god to learn that lesson. In that case, don't mind if I do. Oh, here we go again. He's throwing this over us again, 3 times in a row. There are yet the lights of stars in the void illuminate the earth. Stay out of the sky. Illustrate the coordinates of the heavens. May you be guided for voyagers one more time. Oh, let's have calmed down. So that's what he did. I don't know, that little shadow that intrigued me. I thought it could be Tiamat. I don't know why it would be Tiamat, of course. No reason to be. And all the chapters are super short. Give me the quartz. Give me the quartz. I accept the quartz. He wants to go for... No, I actually called 55 turns. It was 53. Close enough. I'm about to tell you, you took place in the spring when I was 15 years old. Back then I thought the future was bright and full of hope. I was born into an environment far better than most could hope for, with talents far greater than most could dream of. I knew I was destined for great things, and that my purpose was to see them done. I'm going to create something beautiful. I'm going to create something wonderful. I was the ideal, the passion that made me apply myself to my studies day in and day out. And as a result... Oh, this is Kirschtaria backstory. Ah, yes, of course. I ended up in this filthy dump. I found myself in a place that would never give rise to ideals or principles of any sort. This is after his dad tried to kill him, right? I just maybe grasp. I couldn't move my limbs at all, but fortunately I was still able to treat the wound on my chest, since I had been chosen to take over the family in lieu of my father. I possess a magical crest that has been reinforced over 11 generations. It was designed to heal its bearer in the event they suffered an injury, even if they could not do so themselves. But now the crest was no longer functioning. Its mana was stagnating, like an anecdote from the cursed department. You must have been poisoned with anti-mage toxin, one designed to attack its target nerves and blood. And as time had passed for the toxin to work through my body, if my present secrets were completely dead. I could no longer counterattack the toxin myself. I would require assistance. The situation couldn't be worse. I was trapped in enemy territory, and what strength I had was fading fast. The only hope I had to survive was if my grandfather noticed something amiss and sent someone to rescue me. The problem was I had no way of knowing if I would last that long. This boy. If more of my father's assassin looking for me. My father through the basement rooms already pungent stench has suddenly gotten even worse. The boy was wearing a coat that someone else had clearly thrown away. His hair hadn't been washed in years. He must have carried me here to where he lived when he found me crawling through that alley after the attempt on my life. I could only guess he thought he could make money off me based on my clothes and appearance. Still alive. What? Hearing the boys digging through a can full of garbage, I was unable to hide my disgust. I was deeply ashamed by the fact that such a pitiful creature had saved my life. Treasure? What? Here, eat. Oh. I pressed a piece of completely stale, moldy bread up to my mouth and forced me to eat it, whipping the crumbs off my face with his filthy sleeve. Damn. He's gonna eat you. He's one of the yokai. No, he's not a yokai. Come on, Squid. It's a homeless doing the best he can. I think that his efforts were far from helpful. My wound had closed, but my digestive system was only barely working. Rather than helping me recover my strength, eating barely edible food like this would only upset my stomach and make my condition worse. It's good, eat. I lacked both the strength to resist and the energy to refuse, so I reluctantly opened my mouth and choked down the rock-hard bread. Oh my god. Once I managed to finish the food he forced upon me, the boy stepped away from my bed with a satisfied smile. He then moved to a corner of the room where he sat down cross-legged and continued his unsettling laugh. I was racked with both chest pain and shame about the predicament I found myself in. I realized there was nothing I could do, so I simply lay back and closed my eyes. This would all be over in a few hours anyway. My son was almost surely a mage, and so it would be trivial for them to track me down. It was only a matter of time until they discovered this place and came to finish me off while I was still incapacitated. Any help that might be on its way will never get here in time. Not even a god could rescue me from this situation. And my sanity never showed, even after several days had passed. He must have spent about 10 days on that hard wooden bed without even getting up. My body was still paralyzed, but by that point I must have gotten accustomed to my environment. Slowly but surely, I took stock of my current situation. Thanks. Could I have some water instead? The fact that this shed was located under the bridge was the one silver lining. Thanks to that we had access to potable water, even if it wasn't entirely clean. Let's better say, how long have you been living here? Never mind, eat. My guess is that the boy has been living here since he lost his guardian several years ago. This shed, his home, must have belonged to his guardian. Even now I do not I do not know if his parents abandoned him or whatever he was an orphan from birth. Had very little in the way of language skills. This was hardly surprising given that he could not have had a single real conversation with an adult in all his life. What's her name? Surely you must know that much. I was shocked. They couldn't believe there was a child in this day and age, in a modern city no less, who didn't even know what names were. No more than that, I wonder how he had managed to stay alive on his own at this time. Scary, scary, everyone's scary. Hide, stay safe. Safe here, always safe. As the boy told me this, he struck a pendant he wore around his neck. Obi. Even though I couldn't understand witchcraft at the time, I could still feel that the boy was holding a mystic code of concealment. Oh! What's more, it was an antique and incredible value. It has one that belonged to a sect of witches who have been living in the deepest forests, even before the clock tower was found. Now I see that explains. I wonder why a silence hadn't been able to find me. The room I'd be staying in is rendered almost completely invisible. You're right, that really is a treasure. I couldn't bring myself to ask the boy if his parents had left him the talisman or if he had discovered it for himself somewhere, but at least I now understood his situation. It was a pendant that had enabled him to carry me here from the alley without being seen. It was also have been that enabled him to safely borrow food from neighbor stores. I couldn't make up my mind whether his situation was encouraging or depressing. It was thanks to that pendant that the boy had been able to survive on his own all this time. Damn. Would I cancelled? Why? Would I still available inheritance from a poor minority 2022 colorized? It was also thanks to that pendant that he's never needed to become involved with anyone else. In a very real sense. He had slipped through the cracks of society. So you're what? Unsure what to say to him, I ended up saying nothing. It's okay, it's okay. It's pretty, treasure, my treasure. The boy gave me a big smile while gently tucking the pendant away, never grasping my true intentions. Even thinking back on it, it still makes my chest ache. Several more days passed, and I made a number of new discoveries. Always saw you on bridge, always I saw. Oh, interesting. That's finally jogged my memory. This boy was the vagrant I'd seen when crossing the bridge. Always saw you, always. I never understood what I must have seemed like to him. No, I'll go further. I should never presume to think I could understand. All I can say is that, as far as he was concerned, I was someone he'd seen crossing the bridge, and that was enough for him to help me. The boy may be ignorant, but he wasn't stupid. In his own way, he understood the current situation too. For a starter, he never once left the room. Some part of him understood that if he went outside, even with the pendants, there was a chance that people would attack me, would discover us. So for almost 2 weeks he found me using food he already had on hand. What's wrong? Is that a problem? Damn, this kid. Of course it's fiction, but it's a thing we see here a lot in Brazil actually. The less someone has here, the bigger the chances that the person will share and help others, As much as this is fiction, in Brazil we see this a lot, really. There isn't a saying here in Brazil that a mother's heart always has room, you know. And whenever X eats, X plus one eats. That's something everyone, especially simple people here in Brazil, we all say this. Like, oh yeah, five people eat. Well, where five people eat, six people can eat. So that's no big deal. That's an old saying here in Brazil. That's why I think there's always a big image that Brazil's food, it's always a big uh, pans. I mean, it's a thing we learn to do, I guess. Expanding the food. Even having grown accustomed to this environment, I was beyond exhausted. I still couldn't move my limbs, and my strength was no closer to returning. It was no surprise the food the boy was giving me had no nutritional value whatsoever. And while his spending may have kept us safe from my assailants, it also kept us hidden from my allies. Yeah, for now people are thinking you are dead already. I said loudly in despair and closed my eyes. As I slept, I dreamed of my body rotten away like a decayed tree until I finally died. The boy left to get some food. God damn it, boy. Poor boy. Wake up, wake up. It was the first time the boy had ever woken me up on his own accord. Food, food. He went to get more food. Hello. He got more, all but broken shameless excitement. Because the boy was carrying a bucket filled to the brim with bread. And not stale moldy leftover bread like we've been giving me so far. This was bread that had clearly been freshly baked that morning. This is amazing, although it's all just bread, huh? Don't misunderstand, I do appreciate this, but if you were going out anyway, it would have been nice if you had gotten some other things too. Here, food, eat. Oh. So Micro and Jantadakis arrived today, by the way. Wait a second. Wait a second. Your duckies of who, Squid? If you want, you can send me on Discord. I'll show people on the stream. I didn't realize until later why the boy had only had stale bread on hand. It was because for the entirety of his life he never known any other sort of meal. I didn't understand that back then, since mine had been a life of luxury. Unfortunately, there was something else I failed to notice too, something much more important. Well, I don't mind if I do. And yes, this is much easier to eat, thank you. It's great. The boy suddenly fell ill. Oh crap. It was just like a child dozing off their desk. The boy was looking so malnourished that I didn't even notice how sunken his cheeks down were. Damn, he was giving his own food to him and was not eating for 2 weeks. Really? I've been living alone all this time. Of course he wouldn't have enough food on hand to feed 2 people for over 2 weeks. The only reason he had any of all was because nobody had stopped him from taking it, thanks to the pendant. The food he had on hand was only enough for one person, only enough for him to survive on his own. And ever since he's taken me in, he's not so much as set foot outside. He knew that if he left with the pendant, this room would no longer be safe. So I left it by my bed to keep me safe. In an instant, it was clear as day that what he had done to bring more food. He must have been accosted and beaten over and over, since he had barely eaten a thing ever since he took me in. The malnourished child simply could not endure such punishment. Dad. Sure, you're safe. No, he couldn't have. No one could ever do something so absurd, so patiently foolish. He may have been ignorant, but he was smart. He wouldn't have willingly choose to do this. Still in the bed, the boy looked at my face as I lay there. Down. That's where he was gazing at the stars. What? So pretty. Then I wasn't overcome by grief or shock or anger. I was just done with my own stupidity. I was completely utterly fed up with how foolish I had been. I had been to only look at the future. Focusing or relating to those I had previously treated as if they didn't exist. Could be something beautiful, born to be a king, a chosen genius. What a joke, no, jokes are at least funny. I had no idea what I had been talking about. I bragged endlessly about creating beautiful things, blindly trusting that simply calling them beautiful is enough. I never once stopped to think about what it was that I considered beautiful. And what's valuable hasn't changed. He had wasted his life on something so foolish, so stupid and saving me. I was from the upper crust, and he was from the bottom of the barrel. That much was clear from what we were each bound and to contribute to the world in the years to come. But still, could I do what he did? Could I risk my life solely to keep a perfect stranger from starving? Could I risk my life without receiving anything in return? All for something I felt so beautiful. I thought was beautiful. Why, of course, I can do that. I rose in my body from its long slumber, very literally burning my soul for energy. I could feel my magical circuits, a gift I had all my life up to that point, physically crumble away. Then after paying the steep price, too little too late by then, I ate every roll the boy had brought me. That's right. If he could do it, then I had to as well. But that he had shown me it was possible was incumbent upon me to pay him back. For what he lacked in property, he made up for in benevolence. I need to set my sight higher. I need to be stronger than ever. It's I shamelessly shoved the food in my food, silently willing myself back to life. I had no time to regret of self-pity. No, I had a job to do, and I was determined to see it done. It was an entirely new motivation. I certainly wasn't born with these convictions. If my life had continued as planned, this new ideal would never have even occurred to me. But now I vow to dedicate my life to it. To take all these many gifts I was given, gifts that boy couldn't even dream of, and use them to demonstrate the value of human life for as long as my own lasts. Damn. And we gotta be real. Those kinds of things happen every day. God damn. After taking the full force of Kirschtaria's diamond, Cyrus' light, the fire god disappeared from this sector of space. Whatever she was forced to retreat due to injury or simply did so reflexively in response to the unexpected strike, it's still unclear. Regardless, her exit meant that Olympus would be spared immediately destruction and left only the master and his servants behind in the palace. So much for that. In retrospect, I may have set my sight a bit too high. That expression on Kane is then. What the hell are you smiling about, you idiot? You look like a kid who just got caught with his hand in the candy jar. The servant nods down besides their master despite the insults that continue coming, painfully aware of how he would never walk again now that the bottom half of his body has been obliterated. The master rested what remained of himself on the floor as it crumbled beneath them and turned to look up at the sky. Then the realized was some serious shit. A fella didn't do anything even close to that. Well, this is how they were originally supposed to be used. Director Marty's Birdie told me that in confidence. He said that if things ever looked truly bleak, I should use mine to save the world. No pressure, right? The master coughed dryly and briefly as he spoke. His cough sounded like he rattling of dead tree branches. There was no more sign of the melodic, spring-like lilt that had previously been a fixture of his voice. You don't say, and here I thought all the Chaldees directors were weak and pathetic. So like this Maurice movie, Punk was a hell of a guy. Never would have guessed. Yeah, he was. I always did respect him, but he turned out to be far more capable than me. He may have been an avid scientist who only cared about his research, but he was also just as dangerous as you expect one of the Clock Tower 12 Lords to be. The master laughed, acknowledging his defeat. There was no trace of regret in his voice. I must admit that I never would have guessed that you could cooperate so willingly with Country. I was so shocked I spilled my tea when I heard you joined their side just like that. I thought that would have taken considerably longer. Part of me was even a bit jealous. For a moment I was wondering if it meant you'd join anyone who defeated you. You know, it wasn't just like that, and they never defeated me. That was all because Poseidon messed up. Poseidon messed up, and there was a brownie in the middle. It was a brownie? I think it was a brownie, right? Or a muffin. I forgot what it was. What convinced you? I guess it was Chaldea's leader asking me about you. Oh. Said he wanted to know what Kirschtaria was like now. Not as a mage, but as a person. I think that was the big reason I held it out this long. Oh. Good, Gordolf. It was Gordolf, right? Gordolf that asked this in the beginning. That doesn't sound very worth your while. You've been helping them all this time without anything in return? Who said I didn't get anything out of it? In exchange I had him tell me a shit ton of stories about you from your Clock Tower days. You were curious about that? That's way more wholesome than I was expecting from Canis. Oh my god. Some board champion turned out to be. Turns out you were nothing but an overly cautious, stubborn as hell coward. Guess both the Discordian and Ophelia were completely wrong about you all along. The servant left joyously. Nunca duvidei de Gordolf. Yeah, eu tô surpreso na real. Tô muito surpreso. It wasn't laughter meant to mock the ones who had misunderstood the master. It was meant to commend him for keeping up such a perfect front for so long. The master looked up at his servant when he heard that laughter, squinting as if they were too bright to look upon. His eyesight had clouded over, and his breathing was already sharp and slow. Hey, what about you? You got anything you still want to say, or something you still want to do? Oh, let me hear it. I'll at least do that much for you. So you still want to do, huh? So one small piece of At a time that the master told his servant about his what-ifs. He explained how each creature was required to have an accomplishment worthy of overturning their death in order to bring them back to life. What? Or to have an accomplishment worthy of overturning their death? Huh. So far, God created environments, customized subjective worlds that would let the dead creatures achieve such thing. This is the whole purpose of Lostbelts? It was just a test. The rest of us then shifted to these worlds that might have been, yet were never meant to be. And from there he and his fellow creatures undertook a journey to restore humanity. Damn, seriously? So what, you saved the world with them? Oh wait, that dream? No, it's not the Lostbelt. Those dreams? I remember, I forgot the beginning of which chapter. Kirschtaria was like dreaming he was clearing the first half, the part one, clearing Solomon, following one specific master at a time. Is that it? Or a part of a simulation? They were nothing compared to the real singularities. I guess there's that, right? Kirschtaria making a duel with each and every master, following the singularities. Karaking and I came to trust each other. Ophir and I shared a laugh with each other. Akta and I helped each other. Beryl and I disagreed with each other. Pepe must have saved me dozens of times. Aro may seem frivolous, but he has a strong sense of integrity. I really enjoyed getting to understand them better, getting to know their lives. It is that dream. I thought it was a dream, but that happened. Oh my god, that was the trade-off then. They needed to clear the singularities by themselves. But all the time the master spent with his teammates was no more than a dream, an illusion that was broken the moment his accomplishment was complete. Now the only one in this world, this whole world, who remembered their trying but important journeys was the master himself. And you still treated him like that. What is your heart, made of stone or something? What else could I do? If I told them, they wouldn't know what to make of it. Ah, so only Kirschtaria remember of that journey. This is a dream, Shin. You have to let it go. Damn, that's actually wow. So Kirschtaria actually got attached to everyone because of that little quote unquote journey. And like, did he like? Because it only showed only one singularity at a time. I wonder if Kirschtaria like cleared the first part of FGO. From Fuyuki to Solomon, he cleared from Fuyuki to Solomon like 6 times. Because I don't think he did a solo, or maybe he did. What else could I do? If I told them, they wouldn't know what to make of it. So I just kept it out to myself, like any other dream. Or precisely, he locked the experience away so he would never look at them again. Make sure that regardless of what happened, they would never fade away. A journey to restore humanity. That may be the best way to put it. But if it were at all possible, I really wanted to save the world with everyone in Team A together. Oh. The masters really loved his teammates, not as their leader, but as their friend. They just saved the servant thought bitterly. His master and cadet masters were in the exact same position. As his breathing slows, one last thought flits across the master mind like a shooting star in the night sky. How are you thinking, you idiot? You didn't have to try so hard all by yourself. I got to hear you say that, Kings, but you're wrong. I was never all by myself. All humans are trying to do their best. Like how you are. Don't you try and pull that shit with me. There's no answer. His soul is already gone. Oh. Someone turns around the sky as we're watching a bird fly away, never to return. Oh! Honestly, I was just... okay. Mistakes floods the servant's mind. Unquenchable hatred prods that hurts his heart. The servant's heart. The servant wasn't about to reject the past or previous actions. The pride this heroic spirit held that refused to sully the very nature of a hero. After all, the servant had been the one who laughed at the world of humans, the one who mocked and wreaked havoc upon it. That aspect would never change. The servant was well aware they were a villain who hated humans despite God's shunned what was right and embraced what was wrong. But even so, in spite of all that, I'm the idiot. Even if everything about him was evil. He remembered what he was meant to protect. Even he regretted failing to do so. I wonder if in Japanese was like this as well, the gender. Of course, now in America people would go, just call they them, right? I guess it would be more confusing. She took upon her spear of lightning, and a golden bird took flight. His next actions would not be for his own glory, but to show that he was indeed the right heroic spirit for his master. The great thing, the dawn is still there. I'm quite surprised that the thing is still there. And the tree's gone without even us doing anything. Wow. I mean, since the beginning, I thought Kirschtaria was someone more like a cold leader or something like this. He was pretty warm, you know. You know what I say? Damn. Whew. Yeah, they look like a phallic serious light. There you are. It's about time we finally got a decent connection. Because you didn't pay the Wi-Fi. Jesus, Gordov. Right, and this is the God of Music, commander and pilot of the Storm Border. Do you read me? Yes. I'm reading you for now. I'm just going to assume you can and tell. Huh? You can and tell you all what I have to say. We're just finished making emergency repairs to the border and are on our way to readiness of war with you at top speed. We're all caught up on your situation thanks to our video feed. We know that the Tree of Emptiness was burned down from the inside, that the mysterious light came down from the sky, and that the foreign god appeared from inside that Atlas and claimed to be Olga Maria Atmosphere. Oh, he knows everything now. I'm still trying to make sense of it all, but never mind that for now. Which building are you are you all in right now? The Great Shrine, the Kronos Crown. The Kronos Crown is starting to fall apart quickly, so if you're there, hurry over to the Great Shrine immediately. We should be able to fly and extract you from that. What's that? I'm asking. What's that? I'm asking the impossible? Never mind that, just get in there. Get it done. Not to worry, Dr. Gordoff. We already managed to escape to the Great Shrine. Once we've made our way through the Machina corridor and reached the Hanging Gardens, we intended to try to make our way down to the city. You can't, the Great Shrine crumbling down the bottom up. You'll never make it down to the city. Quick, does anyone know where the most stable point of the shrine is? It is stability. It's stability you seek. I suggest you make your way to the altar. It's in the very middle of the shrine, and it was a holy zone used to receive Lord Zeus' revelations right to the very end. It will not be quickly to fall apart. It should take us about 20 minutes to make it to the Olympia airspace. So try to evacuate to the altar by then. Understood, then we'd better be on our way before the Machina corridor starts to collapse as well. I see the furry little breakfast thief is safe too. At any rate, hang in there until we come to rescue you in the border. Administrative Advisor, Mesh. Makar as well, clean her up. You had all better hang in there until Captain arrives, which he will grant it. My friend has a Furby ducky. What about Squid's ducky? Oh, he sent me! Ah, he didn't. It would be better for everyone else. Ah, I thought he sent me the picture of the ducky Makuras. The sun destruction echoed through the holy vessel, ring Kronos crown, where the arbitral Olympian dawn. The cacophony of destruction reverberated through every district in Olympus. Cacophonic. Above the crown, the shrine, once through immutable and eternal, were falling apart before everyone's eyes. Even the great crystal mountain had begun to fracture. Rumble rained down upon the city. People huddled on the ground, not even daring to look up at the sky. The heavens had begun to collapse. Olympus itself, grown horribly, straining at the seams. The death cries of an entire city echo across its districts. People huddled together in branch shrines, believing the destruction would stop once the gods heard their prayers. But to no avail. The rumble continued to fall, crushing some of the branches shrines and the districts surrounding them. What an end! Most people prayed fervently for this disaster to come to a swift end. They prayed and hoped and believed that the gods would protect them. They believed that their friends and family who had suffered painful deaths would soon come back to life. But in time, some people waiting for their loved ones return began to realize the truth. No one would be revived. No one was protecting them. Yeah, there are no gods no more. The Kronos crown collapse would continue unabated. There would be no revelations from Great Orbital Shrine. Yeah, I mean, that's quite a sad thing. I'm pretty sure that it won't show us, because I'm pretty sure everyone is quite desperate in the ground, like praying for a better resolution, but that resolution will never come. At long last, there were none left in Olympus. As time passed, and more people realized that the events they were experiencing portended their Lostbelt's destruction. They felt signs one after another, despair and resignation shutting their mouths tight. It was the first pall of silence, devoid of even a single prayer that had fallen over Olympus in 10,000 years. Not much further to the altar now. Let's go to the altar. We're going to the altar. Aye, aye, aye. First fracture, everything's falling down to the city below. We can't use this route anymore either. Come on, let's head back to the intersection and look out! Look out! System shock 2 noises. Nah. Foo foo! Don't just watch your step. Keep an eye on what's above you. Above you too. You guys are flesh and blood humans, so even a little falling debris could end up killing you. Right, I'll be fine, but senpai is, yeah. I got for you too, Mesh. With the Urchinix output so low right now, you're not much more durable than an ordinary human, so please be careful. She knows a lot about the Urchinix, huh? The situation seems like... Car sound, shut up! The situation seems dire. While we do have some floating mystic codes prepared, we simply no longer have enough magical energy to make use of them. We could never make them last enough for the storm border to reach us, and there is no guarantee that we wouldn't end up hurtling to our deaths. I'm afraid I don't have much magical energy remaining either, but there may still be something I can do. Without Macarius, I'm going to use the last magical energy to provide the children of Calderon with a defensive bothering field and a floating spell. I would be very grateful if you would help me. Whether you do so or not is entirely up to you. Oh boy. Of course we will, Lady Europa. What else? Well, a bothering field and a floating spell would be a huge help, but why stop at just us? Can't we all... Operation God Destroy is complete now. Even the Tree of Emptiness is finally gone from this Lostbelt. This is our new future, the one we've been dreaming of for a long time. Right, today is finally different from yesterday. I'm sure our cells are growing again for the first time in forever. So we can finally pick up from where we left off 10,000 years ago. That's all we need. Besides, we're not as weak as you guys, so we can get down from the shrine on our own. Yeah, right. What Makario's saying. Even if this Lostbelt does soon return to his original form, our time is just only beginning. Take care, everyone. Oh. And thank you for everything. This time we spent together may have gone by in the blink of an eye, but I enjoy every second of it. Come on, don't look at us like that. We'll accomplish what we set out to do, right? Admit, there were a number of times when I thought it might be hopeless. I mean, I could tell from the first time I saw you guys that you weren't bad people, but I thought we might be screwed when it comes to the operation. But it really came through. You gave us the tomorrow we were hoping for. I can feel it right now, at this very moment. We're in a different day now than we were years, when we were yesterday, not years. We're finally growing again. This Lostbelt may end up disappearing, but even so, I still feel as though anything could happen today. This is what I wanted, what I've long since hoped to feel. So thanks. I know most Olympians would probably consider you guys and us to be the most evil people ever. But yeah, most Olympians would very well think that. But we don't. Not one bit. And isn't that enough? Well, I'll never forget you guys, even if this world was never meant to exist. So as long as you guys remember us proudly, that's plenty meaningful right there. Damn. I was trying to think of a way to write an ending and how to make Oslo redeemable. What? I'd much rather you remember us like that than keep on living aimlessly forever. Yeah, you're right. Thank you both so much for helping us get this far. And I thank you all as well. Thank you for watching Overlord's loving heart and over Olympus pride. May you all live on, children of Chaldea. All of this in heaven, send your wind from the far reaches of humanity to aid these travelers. And may your protection keep them safe from all manners of disasters that may behalf them. It worked. Now we now have a defensive boundary field and a flight spell. Now we can fly. That would be crazy. What? I don't know who Azula is. Proper human history, humans might be weak, but you were still a great master anyway. You proved that beyond a doubt that when you faced off with the other master, Zeus himself called a friend and won. You were the best twins. Ignore this story. Oh, come on, you're lumping us both together like that? You could at least try to compliment us more individually. Oh. Didn't I feel like I saw this somewhere? Not on my first playthrough. I think somewhere I saw this animated. Damn. I'll make sure you land somewhere far from here. Give your best to everyone on the border and to all the other people in the world once you've saved them. Estavam te ligando da cadeia pra dizer que sequestraram a sua mãe. É bem provável. Dependendo do DD, é bem provável. Man, amazing Queen Oroka. Their red is so high up I can't even see them anymore. Do you think they'll be okay? I hope they don't get hit by any debris or anything. Not to worry, the gods will surely protect them. Yes, I have no doubt that all the gods fell here, and the gods from proper human history will keep them safe. Indeed, that would be lovely. Hey Macarius, is a sister. Remember how you said we can get down from the shrine on our own? You weren't very convincing. Oh man, I can't believe even you could tell I was lying. I'm sorry too. There's nothing to apologize for, Your Majesty. We wanted it to take it to the sky, and they did. That's all we need. Of course. Proper human history, huh? They never did tell us much about it. I wonder what it's like. It must be a wonderful world if it manages to produce people like them. Oh. Yeah, definitely. They really did do the right thing. This have got to be what's best for Olympus. I'm not regretting this. I've been dreaming of this day since forever. This is exactly what we wanted. Now everything's gonna go. Ooh. Just people dying, yeah. Don't do this, Macarius. I'm sorry, sister, but I've gotta say this. You know what? Don't get me wrong, I really do think this was for the best. I'm not just saying that, I really mean it. It's just I've been able to keep fighting for so long. But all that said, I know we've killed all the gods and betrayed all the other Olympians, but if there was a chance, even a tiny 1 in a billion possibility of having just one wish granted, I don't even know who could possibly grant it now that all the gods are gone, but there's a tiny bit part of me that feels like if somehow I could have one wish granted, then Just once I wish I could sing Beyond Tomorrow. Especially I wish I could sing what you were like when you were all grown up. You didn't have to tell me that. I felt the same way. Mountain Range City area. And nothing left. What? What? It's you, Canis. What? Because everyone is Spirit's origin. It looks like they're floating, but I'll go ahead and guide them to the deck. Menuri, switch the border over to thruster mode. Maintain aboard altitude until Shin-Iti is safely inside the ship. Roger that, no problemo. Okay, let's see. Why were we thruster controls again? I thought I told them to wait at the alpha. Why did they have to go to the extra risky of using flight magecraft? Well, nothing to be done for it now. Open the deck hatch. As soon as we've collected the field team, we're getting out of this airspace faster than you can say. Skedaddle. Seriously? You actually did this? Skedaddle? Really? Really, Gordolf? Skedaddle? Really? Hi, yes, Professor. I'm afraid I have an emergency report to make before we get to that. A powerful spirit origins signal is headed toward us from the Dodona Palace. It will reach the ship in 10, 9, 8. So we're still not out of the woods. What in the world do we have to deal with now? God damn it! Why Kane? Seriously. Actually, managed to make it back. Right, so it looks like Europa defensive boundary field is gone now. Indeed, it was an absolute perfect spell while it lasted. No question as to why she was the queen of the gods. If not for her delicate magecraft, I rather doubt we could have flown this far in safety. What are you just standing here for? Get in the hatch already. There's an unidentified spirit origin headed your way right now. It will be there in 3, 2, 1, kaboom! Skedaddle. And there she is with the golden armor, finally. Hey there. So you punks really did make it out of there alive, huh? Wouldn't be fun otherwise. But wheezingly out of tight spots is one of the things you'll lot do better, right? New flying here was the right choice. So where's the twins and Europa? So they're dead. Well, hey, that figures. No point in saving their lives now, right? So went around pulling all that shit you wanted and decided to scram before it got real, huh? I like that hell. I like that hell of a lot less cleaned up than that way. Only problem is your assholes got no business being the only ones to make it out of this scot-free. Don't you think, Aldea? God damn it, Kane. Aí, Shin, gastou trintinha na King Protep? Não gastei não. Eu não vou gastar. Eu já gastei trintinha no Banner Bait, só de zoa, tá ligado? Mas não vou gastar não. A Castoria tá aí do lado. Prefiro esperar 2 anos pra minha última chance do que... Não. Castoria, velho. Castoria tá aí. Não dá pra ignorar. Canis, as in Canis the Divine Spirit. So she managed to survive too? Wow, that's just grand. Go ahead and invite her to celebrate this victory. Yeah, no, Gordolf, no, you don't. Hold on. Are you sure that that's really Canis? The spirit origin pattern doesn't match the one in our records at all. While Canis did have some divinity mixed in previously, now there's divine aura emanating out of spirit origin. Every pore. It's almost like a pure divine spirit. That's precisely it, Gordolf. I won't know how this happened, but Canis, as she appears now, is quite clearly a god in her own right. In fact, at this moment, it would be no exaggeration to call her the direct proxy of the sea god himself. Keep that hatch closed for now, Gordolf. There's about to be battle up here. But why? Our battle here is over. Guess it's not over. Shut up. You should have hung up on mustache a while ago. Detective, perceptive as always. I give you that. But we don't need a peanut gallery getting our way during our fight to the death. Canis, there's no reason to fight us anymore. You've already lost your master, and any reason you may have had to protect this Lostbelt, and despite all that, you still want to fight us? You done? So, now we know what your servant thinks. How about you? Got anything to say? Prepare for battle. You're not going to back down, are you? Hell no. This unfinished business ain't gonna finish itself. Your bugs brought down freaking Olympus. That's huge. I couldn't ask for a more worthy opponent. And hey, I might not be your typical Greek hero expert, but it's still what I am. And if there's one thing we all know Greek heroes are about, it's revenge, ain't it? It's almost farcical hearing that from you, Canis, given how much you despise Olympus. But I can't deny that your will to fight, your drive, and your spirit are more united than ever before. Yeah, it's not for Olympus that she's fighting. For sure it's not for Olympus. It's your final destination, the one you failed to reach in your lifetime. It seems you finally arrived at your answer, Kings. Then as such, we are obligated to respond accordingly, even if this battle is entirely unnecessary. When your magical energy has also long reached its limit, but can you still do it? We will do it. Well, look at you. A goddamn weakling of a master glaring at me like you actually know your shit. Fine then, let's go. When we're done, all that's left of you and your servant will be dangling. What? Dangling from my spear. One last thing, remember my name. I am the one who made Poseidon pay for violating me, and took his place as a god in recompense. I'm the foolish king who lost himself to the vices of killing, violence, anger, and pride. But right now, all that I do for my contracted master. I knew it. I'm Canis, the divine spirit, and I'm the only servant who Kirschtaria would deem truly trusted. Damn. That's her pride. Okay, guys. I actually forgot how hard is this battle. So I want to say, I give you complete control which servant I will choose. Of course, I intend to use a saber, because I think I need a saber. I mean, at least in one try. Because I don't think without a saber this is quite doable. Mochan. Well, I guess that's fair. 3 Mochan so far. Okay. Everyone wants Mordred. Summer Mordred. Not Summer Mordred, come on. People are screaming Mordred, okay. Okay, let me see. What is her second skill? I forgot. Oh yeah, the star. Actually might be worth it to max this. You know, let me 10 her. Let me 10 her before. King Protea. Are you trolling me? Tá me trollando, rapaz? Tá de zoeira? King Protea, né? Vou mostrar pra você King Protea do caralho. Let's squeeze a little bit more of this skill. Okay, now to be completely honest, I remember nothing of this battle, so it might go really wrong, to be completely honest. Let's see. Mordred, huh? What? Tomboy and Tomboy. Action, let's go. What are you doing? Don't hurt your wallet, Kun, my dude. Thanks so much, but don't hurt your wallet, Kun. See, amigo troll. Yo 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 yo. Ho 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 ho. But thank you, my dude. Don't hurt your wallet, Kun, though. It's Morbing time. I mean, it's Mordred time. But I still not sure what kind of team should I do. I mean, I could pull off some regular Merlin stuff. Is Merlin okay? Can I use Merlin? You guys let me use Merlin? I only have FGO. What? Ken is probably a worthy opponent. Our battle will be legendary. Can Mordred solo this? I wonder. I'm pretty sure he can't, right? Like, I have no idea. Should I research about this battle, or should I just try? I'll just try, right? Of course I'll just try. Let's just try. But if I come and seal, I'll order both into my bed. What? I'm trying to think of a support for me to use that is not Merlin. Buster goes brr, 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 brr. Let's just put some here. For some reason I feel Tamama would be interesting. Just going blind, at least for the first time. Yeah. How does she have much more QP servant than me and yet struggle more than me? What do you mean? OP servants. Because I'm not thinking too much on the comps. I'm just doing stuff, you know. Let's see. Yeah, I guess this is good enough. I'll go fully bond because I don't think I need this, something so specific. How about you? What am I gonna give to you? I come down to this again. There's the Mordred one, but I wonder if I should rely on crits like this. Yeah, I'll use the morded one. Yeah. Stars game each turn, I think is best, right? Best way to find it. It's here. MP game. Yeah, let's go with this. Atrifus. Mistake code this? Oh yeah, why Merlin is using this? The fuck? This? I'm using Tamamo because I want it to become a semi-style team. This, right? I could go with Holmes, but I'll go with this. Let's go. Yeah, 50% crit damage for 3 attacks. What? 50% crit damage for 3 turns? What is that? Is there any C that gives that? It's a skill, right? I'm pretty sure it's a skill. Let's see. Show me the new part information. Poseidon Blessing. Agent of the Sea Gone. Oh crap. Okay, this will be annoying. Okay. Let's see how much damage I can cause to her at least. Okay, at least on this first bar, damage so far is okay. Always generating stars. Always generating stars because the star is OP. Tomboy fight, tomboy fight. Tomboy fight! Let's go, tomboy fight! Let's go! 16 stars. And it removes my debuff. Damn, my defense buff, I mean. No, that's quite something. Well, I can save this for every breaking bar. Let's do this, I guess. Okay, 140k damage. Not bad. Remove attack. Some attack buff. Nash is in a deplorable state. Okay. Everything doing well so far. I'm quite surprised it's doing so well. Okay. Let's see if this saves us. Because we don't know about her noble phantasm. We can see, right? Yeah, we can't. We just accept. Yeah, the NP game was quite low. Rip no charge, yes, no charge. She doesn't pierce invisibility, right? Yeah, but she removes buff. Okay. Remove quite a lot of buffs. That's surprised a little bit. Can I do this? Since Buster doesn't really matter now. I don't have any Buster buffs. I think Olympus Phantasm increases Buster damage, doesn't it? Oh no, it's NP charge, right? Yeah, NP charge, 20%. Yeah, but that's good enough. Oh, Mesh survived. I always forget the thing. No, come on, Mordred needs to survive. If Mordred dies, I'm screwed. I will roll for Mo-chan after getting Abby. For some reason I read baby, getting baby. Now we have some healing. Not sure how much it will be worth it. Yeah, Mo-chan, Mordred dying now will be the saddest development. Well, she wants more than that, though. I feel Mordred might be in danger. Damage cut, one left. Come on, I'll believe in the RNG. Should I believe in the RNG? God damn it. I don't know if I should believe in the RNG. God damn it, should I believe in the RNG? It doesn't even give a hint. What is her spell? God damn it. God damn it. Okay, this is for 3 turns at least. For 3 turns. This is only 1 turn. Let's use this then. Come on, Mordred, you can survive. You can survive now. Come on, just survive, Mordred. Just survive. Invisibility. Okay. Mesh is gone. Five hits left. If I lower the thing now... No, not lower the thing now. She doesn't have any P charge, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure she doesn't have any P charge. So let's trust this. I think Mordred will survive. Like this. So I'll trust Mordred will survive. So let's give 4 hits. Let's give 4 hits. Let's break this. So next turn I'll be able to throw another Phantasm plus a bonus. Okay. Let's hope for a crit. That's the best I can do, I guess. I wish I had this ready, but I guess I don't. Let's do this. Come on, break the... Thank you, Tamamono Bay. Tamamono Bay. You can do some touching grass? What? 34k. Okay, it's not that bad. Whee! Thank you for the crit. Oh, come on, another guts. Oh, that's just unfair. Well, Merlin, hopefully you will survive. That's all I can hope for, I guess. Please survive, Tamamo and Merlin. At least Merlin still has one thing, right? Oh, it's only 5 hits. Yeah, it's only 5 hits. Yeah, Merlin didn't survive. We resist, at least I don't know if it has damage, but yeah. Remove the buffs. Come on. You preach all the time that you're a male, so be charmed. Damn it, of course not. Of course not. God damn it. Well, Mordor has some stars at least. Wait, this buff saves for more turns. Why do you still have Buster here? Is it because of this? Whatever. To deal with 2 guts. I don't know if I trust this crit. Is this Buster damage? Is Buster up damage? Should I trust this 80% or not? Come on, guys! I give you guys a few seconds. Should I trust the Buster crit or not? If I trust the Buster crit and the Buster crit happens, we win. If not, I'm screwed. Should I trust or not the Buster? Do a Buster chain? Why? No. Believe that 80%. Okay. Believe the 80%. Believe the 80%. Believe the freaking 80%. We can do this. 80%. Let's go. We can do this turn. Come on. This turn we will win. This turn we will win. This turn. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Yes. Oh. 150k. Jesus, that's a lot. I thought it was way less. Oh, even the art's crazy. Come on, don't tell me this guy is another 100k. What? It was not that turn, so... Come on, why you kill Matahari? She didn't do anything wrong. Her debuffs barely hit you. I guess one debuff hit you. Why did you kill her? God damn it. How dare you? Gotta do some fun with home at least then. I can't believe that she did this. I can't believe she did this. God damn it. My mother always wins. Yeah, so close. Like I thought the guts. Not too bad cover. That wait, shut up, Zagreus. Shut up. That's it, I guess. Water could avenge Matahari. Yes. God damn it. I thought that her guts would be like something I could kill with double phantasm. But then I saw, oh yeah, it's actually 150k HP. Like, god damn it. Without a single target server, it would be impossible. So you want to bring every human up to God's level. I guess play a hell of a lot, Kirschtaria. No wonder you're so desperate to get things moving. I don't know what the hell you did to yourself, but it's pretty clear you could drop that at any second. But with this plan of yours, you will be set for a nice long life. Typical human thinking. My apologies. I clearly didn't explain myself well. My plan is to make every human besides myself into gods. So this revolution won't include me. Even if my plan works flawlessly, I'll still be an ordinary human. Well, you might say it's similar to how a doctor can treat anyone except themselves. This revolutionary reign of meteor all envisioning requires a central spellcaster to work. One can turn both the central axle and the world that turns around it at the same time. Really, if I'm being completely honest, my plan isn't entirely foolproof. But when I shared it with Atlas, warts and all, he also reluctantly agreed to it. That being said, I was no intention of dying anytime soon. I plan to keep on living for as long as I'm able. Besides, if my plan goes well, then it will be everyone else's turn to shine. And who knows, I may end up living for quite some time yet, since I plan on taking it nice and easy in my retirement. What the hell? He's gotta be shitting. He wants to make everyone else in the world ascend to the next plane of existence at the cost of him becoming the only relic of the past. After all the hard work he's putting into making a new world, he's gonna be the only one left behind. No, frequently I don't believe it. I don't even wanna think about it. That's not just cruel, it's goddamn brutal. But he talks about it like it's the most natural thing in the world. He's always so excited about it, like he couldn't wait for this new, better version of humanity to arrive. Your twisted nature couldn't be more plain, Canis. Both your heart and your mind are warped beyond redemption. Even becoming a god has done nothing to fix that. You were never anything more than a recipient for the sea god's love. How could you possibly begin to match us? You never even understood Lord Kirchtaria's vision for bringing about the new age of gods. Ironically, Canis was the only one that heard Kirchtaria's real plan. I mean, of course we heard it, but still. What you ever did was flail about in anger, curse the gods, and think of nothing but yourself. They were right. That sums up my whole life right there. That's why I could never get behind his goddamn plan. Not really. I never once thought it was a good idea. Shit, the idea of a world where everyone's a god sounds like an own personal hell on earth, and I told him as much. But all that aside, he still lived a life I can't even imagine. He had a dream so huge and stupid nobody else would ever think about trying to make it reality. Seriously, how messed up is it that he got me, of all people, to want to support someone? And not just anyone, a stuck-up world is my oyster type like him. Crap, no wonder this cognitive shit beat me. The second that happened, my fate was sealed. You became soft, didn't you? Oh, this is pathetic. Can't believe I picked the fight. Then went and lost it. But you know, it's okay. At least I got to go out swinging. This will tie a nice little bow on my stupid summoning. Now I don't have to worry about you punks or him anymore. Alright, assholes. This is where I'm getting off. See you on second thought. Guess you won't be going to our hell, huh? Well, whatever. Point is, I'll be waiting for you on the other side. Make sure you stop by once you're all done with everything here. I'll have a few words of praise for you about how you pulled off a hell of a thing, especially for a human. Damn. I kind of want her now. God damn it. I kind of want Candace. Candace is gone. Candace is no more. The Lostbelt's last remaining thread has been completely neutralized. Yeah. Old man, you know we're back online now, right? We were? Damn it, Spinach. Why didn't you say so sooner? You got to communicate. I'm testing. I trust you can all hear me. Once I open the hatch, which I'm about to do in a moment, I want you all to get inside the border double quick. As soon as we confirm your safe return, we'll be getting out of this airspace immediately. You can make a report to me after you had a good long rest. However, there is just one thing I would like to say first. Well done, Poe. Well done, Administrative Advisor. Now that you have returned, I'm officially marking the following mission complete. Order Lostbelt number 5 and its suborder, those who cross the Sea of Stars. I dare say your performance deserves full marks across the board. I advise you all to look forward to your next bonus, for I think you'll be pleasantly surprised. Yeah, are we on a paycheck here? Are you paying us? Because we're not at Caldea. Where's the money coming from? I don't know where the money coming from. See, even Gordov is sad to see her go. Yeah, that's true. Alright, congratulations on a job well done. Will we get a prelude or something to the next singularity? No, it's not canon as yet. We have... Oh crap, there's a lot. Hope it's not so much reading. I don't have much time left. Okay, let's believe this will be less than half an hour of reading, okay? Damn. That hit me quite hard. Guess I can just keep gazing to the sky forever. Now that it looks like the Tree of Emptiness is gone, it's only a matter of time before Olympus disappears. Yep. What? I mean, Pepperoncino is still in Atlantis. I didn't necessarily expect that. I'm quite surprised. I suppose I should be glad that this whole frontier area didn't fall apart the moment Zeus died. Alrighty. I'd better get a move on before the ground here starts to collapse. At least I don't have to wonder where to go next. While I do wish I would go be with David in South America, there's something I still have to take care of first. Teehee. South America, yeah right, South America. We all know which South America they're talking about. South America, that's around Mexico, right? Shut up. But I'll make an exception for your barrel goods. You shouldn't make an exception for him. Jesus. Help us, Pepperoncino. Scheme strikes groans. Despair, misery, fury. This is what should have been heard all across Olympus. The supposed utopia of the gods. I was so looking forward to basking in them, to feeling joy and sorrow with my entire being as I laughed at the humans collapsing into tears. I was all set to the point and laughed, to mock those humans as they succumbed to despair. I never expected to encounter someone who could use Rojitsu in such a manner. Beautiful carnivore. What? I can feel my instruments waking up from their slumber. It's been a long time indeed since I last made use of my true body. What? I must admit that I'm most vexed with myself. I never imagined one could break my life extension in that way. But no, never mind. Never mind that now for now. Yes, right now I believe a moment of silence for the mechanical gods who flew here from a distant realm in its order. Ah, okay. Okay. You are still. I don't know why you're laughing. You are on your last life. You know. To think that the gods' pets would come like that, like this. What is this? Are these guys posting crabs? But you're South America. What are those crabs? Ah, ding 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 ding. I see. These crabs. Ding 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 ding. You guys must be proud indeed, knowing they kept these pets around for 10,000 years for this. And what a truly dreadful thought! Academia Art did those so-called legacies amount of anything whatsoever? They gave their pets eternal life, and even limited their value. And in the end they were done, and by rogue, they utterly failed to control. A merited specimen of humanity, larvae left over from the Olympia who went and betrayed their keepers. And now the Chaldean and company have had their way, with them not a trace of remain. What else could one call this but a glorious farce? I come not to bury the gods, but to praise them. Rest assured, this alter ego will never forget these old ones' final moments, or the death thrones. Indeed, now that I've witnessed this beautiful sight, I can scarcely restrain myself any longer. Yeah, next time I, Ashiadomon, shall entertain the gods' lay master in my true domain, the ball of hell itself. Yeah, quite spoiling the next singularity, right? I didn't know it was so clear that the next singularity would be about him. I remember people, oh yeah, probably it's going to be about him, but I didn't know it was this certain. The solar system are all green. Medical reactors are operating in parallel. Hull damage minimal. In that case, there won't be any need for us to do a rush dive. We'll be able to begin a standard one before this Lostbelt disappears. Manure, would you mind giving me a hand? You got it, Captain? Oh wait, forget you giving you a hand. You only just got back on your feet, so you should still be taking it easy for a while. Just sit back and let me handle things for now. Solid is a seashell. Now go take a seat in the co-pilot chair, and don't forget your seatbelts. Seatbelt. Roger that. Solid is a seashell. Dimension-piercing battleship storm border preparing for deployment. Setting a return course to the wandering sea. All hands, I'll do my best to keep the she steady, but stay alert. So that what? By the way, isn't it weird? We didn't had Imaginary Scramble, did we? Did I miss Imaginary Scramble? Don't tell me I missed Imaginary Scramble. Because it's not supposed to be Imaginary Scramble now, is it? Oh, it's November. Because I thought Imaginary Scramble was supposed to happen earlier. Huh. So the singularity of Ashiadomon should be after. Huh. I see. No, now that I think about it, we've really got our work cut out for us, don't we? Getting through Atlantis and Olympus was a huge ordeal, and fortunately the Atlantic Lostbelt free of emptiness is technically gone now. But its branches covering Earth's stratosphere hadn't gone anywhere. The foreign god made her descent, and if that wasn't bad enough, she manifested with the spirit origin of B7, one of the evils of humanity. At one point the foreign god was one step away from wiping out all of Olympus and taking you guys with it. But a massive mana burst of magical energy fired at her from the palace put a stop to that. That seems to have done some damage to her from the looks of it, since she responded by pulling in two of the alter egos, Rasputin and Senju Muramasa, and disappearing. So Kirschtaria actually managed to cause some damage. Well, I guess that means the foreign god is not unbeatable, right? Ding, 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 ding. Everyone is still going with the Candice is dead. I don't know, not even start. A border sensors can determine where they might have gone. Just as well, whatever, seeing how we wouldn't have a snowball chance in hell if she tried to attack us now. Anyway, the big problems now are the foreign god's name and what she looks like. You, Olga Maria. Yes, I recognize that face from the database. That was definitely Olga Maria Animosphere. But how? She was killed right after the bombing at Caldeon that began the incineration of humanity. What in the world is going on here? Don't tell me this means Caldeo was behind everything after all. They're really making once in a lifetime bet on the organization that's trying to wipe out all of humanity? We're not sure about that either. Was that really Director Olga Maria? A fair question. Given both yours and hers directions, it seems safe to say there are strong similarities. But there were also too many clear differences to say they are the same person. First, we know that foreign god manifested in the spitting image of Olga Maria, and that she also claimed the former director name as her own. Second, her spirit origin was far from human. She is neither her spirit nor servant. The foreign god manifested as a beast. Third, she did not know who you were, and she also seemed unfamiliar with Earth's culture and language. Taking all this into account, it would seem Beast 7 shares many similarities with Beast 1, Gatia, and the way he manifested using King Solomon's body. Maybe, but how Olga Maria's body is here? Should be lost, right? Then the foreign god is using Olga Maria Atmosphere bodies in the same way. The body of a daughter of Atmosphere family, which was formerly among the Lord of the Clock Tower. This is a disaster, a highly talented mage body being used as a vessel. I don't think she was that talented actually. And if I had happened to be there, that means the foreign god would have looked like me. Yes, of course, Gordolf. It will look like you, exactly like you, of course. Talented mage, of course. Come on, Gordolf, I don't understand the terror of the unknown. But remember, we do know a great deal about what sort of person Olga Maria Atmosphere was. While we may not yet know what it is, we can assume there is a reason why foreign god choose to resemble her. Fortunately, all the Atmosphere's data was also brought along to Caldea base, so I'll start going over it once we've returned to the Wandering Sea. I have no doubt we'll find some manner of clue in there that will help lead us to the truth. I was actually really strong in LMY anime. Yeah, I remember. She did it really well. As you're certainly taking all this as stride at Mr. Advisor. Actually, I just had a thought. According to the report I just received, it looks like one effect of your being stuck by Zeus' lightning was a reduction in brain power. So how are you doing now? Are you telling me we are dumb? Are you telling me we just become dumber? Shut up. About your old self yet? Or are you still something of a moron? You have some spine to say this, huh? No, don't worry. My brain power was very nearly fully recovered. But I will say, seeing what it's like to voice and act upon my thoughts immediately has been a most novel and informative experience. What? Never mind that now, Holmes. You've been pushing yourself way too hard for way too long. That's right, I know all about how you've been using your noble phantasm this whole time to come up with ways out of all the gems you guys keep finding yourself in. I know we got stuck to talk about, but it can wait until after you got your ass into the recovery pod. That goes for talking to Kadok in the infirmary too. It can all wait until everyone's recovered. Kadok is here? What are you talking about? Do you mean Kadok's on Stormborder right now? And he's in the infirmary? Oh right, it's completely slipped my mind. We have Kadok in custody right now. It was right before we were about to make our way up to the altar. Don't worry, you've nothing to fear from me. I'm not carrying any NFF service weapon this time. But you killed Da Vinci, you fucker. I think I have a delivery for you. This delivery is not from me as a disciple of foreign god, rather it is from Rasputin, or at least what remained of his heroic spirit within me. Take care of Kodok for me, would you? Oh, entire moment. Where's Dai? Dai Tanya, you're there. Ooh. Kodok saved saved by the one that loves him. Oh, entire moment. Ooh. The mischievous Grand Duchess was more worried about someone else's futures than her own safety. So rather than letting him die, I thought I should at least give him a fighting chance. But do let him know that this was a one-time only occurrence. I won't be lifting a finger to help him again. Not even if I would happen to see wild dogs eating him alive. Die moment. Ooh, die moment. And just like that, he dropped Kodok right where we stood and left him. He was covered in blood and obviously in critical condition, so we got him to the infirmary right away. But by the time we got out there to collect him, Rasputin was already gone, long gone. That said, Kodok is still in a coma. We're not sure what will happen next to him. According to Nemo's nurse diagnosis, we'll need to keep him in the recovery pod for several months. But once he's fully recovered, mark my words, I'll be grilling him to every bit of info he's got. Well, don't forget, Kodok's not the only one who needs to rest, Gordy. We could use a good long break. Yeah, very true. Between Atlantis and Olympus, we have completed our largest and most trying operation to date. While we may indeed have our work cut out for us, I think we've more than earned the right to take some time to relax and recover. You said it. Okay, I'd like to say a little something too. Congratulations on resolving the 5th Lostbelt. Like we said, we definitely still have our work cut out for us, but we don't have to worry about that yet. Right now, your only job is to get some rest. We can talk turkey over over what comes next. Once Holmes is back to his old self. All right, that's all from me now. Great work with you two. You did awesome. Senpai, could I talk to you for just a little bit before we go back to our rooms? So I was just wondering something. I didn't make a foreign god of you, Olga Maria. You know, Holmes thinks she's an imposter who only uses director Olga Maria, but I can't help but think it was totally her. I wonder. That's what I actually think. I mean, it might be a pseudo servant, but still. Hey, Shin, how's Burley? Is he still cringe in the NA version? Burley. I don't know. Who's Burley? We don't have anything concrete I can point to explain it, but I felt the same way. There's just something about you, Olga Maria, that tells me she's the same Olga Maria we know. And that makes this an even bigger concern. Yeah, maybe this is a full big revenge arc for Olga Maria. What do you mean? Now we got to figure out how we're going to save her. Oh, of course. That's exactly right. Of course, that's what the main character did. It is totally her. I always still have a lot of thinking to do about what we can do and what we should do. If our goal is to save her rather than defeat her, I am more than willing to fight. Of course, there's more. This arrow is long. Oh, of course. I never thought I'd end up back here. Guess even a servant life's full of surprises. So what happened to the foreign god? How come she locked herself up in the workshop as soon as we got here? She sure settled down quick for all that heavy breathing she was doing. What's the deal? She had second thoughts after one of the earthlings she treated like fleas managed to cut her. Just be understanding, she couldn't help but be surprised when something she considered merely part of a scenario decided to attack her. If a pebble laying on the ground jumped out and slashed at you out of nowhere, wouldn't you be shocked? Suppose so. Hell, I'd lose my shit if the eggplant I was having for breakfast suddenly come at me with a sledgehammer. Yes, it's a lot like how some people are scared of bees. So what this means, Kirschtaria? Serious light thing, actually. Of course, it didn't actually hurt the foreign god. Why, it didn't even come close to breaking her skin. But the fact that there were beings willing to attack her at all was at all has made her stop and rethink her approach. She currently using this terminal to review human history, even if she doesn't seem very happy about it. You know, in a sense, Kirschtaria saved our lives as well. Thanks to him, the foreign god is now willing to let us stay on as her disciples. Never mind that we've lost contact with Limbo for the moment. Isn't the foreign god supposed to be all powerful and some such? What would she still be needing to engineers for? I'm getting to that. You see, there are two surprising things that the foreign god learned from these events. The fact that there are insects in this world willing to attack her, reckless and meaningless as those attempts may be, and that there exists a lens of light capable of burning down even the trees of emptiness. She'd like you to investigate that ladder and destroy it, of course. She says she'll teleport you there as soon as she's ready. That's so. Well, it can't be any worse than here. No telling when this place will be. This place will up and disappear anyway. So how about you? You gonna stay here as her escort? No, I'll be heading out shortly myself. The foreign god desires a more valuable vessel than the one she has now, so she's sending me out to procure one. And she plenty strong as she is. Hell, it's not even possible to make a stronger spirit origin anywhere on Earth, right? So where are you gonna find one better than what she already got? Not to worry, I already have just the place in mind. You see, the machine gods of Atlantis aren't the only foreign beings who made their way to this planet in ages long past. Oh, there is a golden sea of trees in the belly of the underworlds known as Xibalba that is home to an enormous beast. So Xibalba was mentioned here already. Yeah, I mean, I got the title of Lostbelt 7, but so Xibalba was mentioned way before. Like way before. I see. It slumbers in a world where a lie is stable and wriggles the life in a world where Gaia shows itself. So, oh, wait. I speak, of course, of an ultimate one, a being who came here from the Oort cloud. Spoilers. So that's where it comes from. People call him Oort. Not only that. Oh crap! Batteries. Batteries. Boom. That's mentioning too many expressions here. But are you telling me they're going to use Amazonia as a gateway to Gaia? Damn. So Amazonia will be gateway to Gaia. Or just mentioned in here. Damn. Okay. Let's go to the final The final glimpse of story. Let's go. Finally, we'll end this. Aztec Underworld, Mictlan. Yeah, but I'm pretty sure Xibalba was mentioned on the title as well. But, of course, South America, Aztec. Shut up. God damn it. Mayan, Aztec. That's not South America, bro. Hey, you up now? Oh, good, you are. There's something you also to see. I went back and forth on whatever to bring this to you, but ultimately I thought you deserved to see it. Sorry to spring this on you when you're still tired, but I didn't think it could wait. What? You want to show? A video file from the God Destroyer Alliance base. What? According to the timestamp, it was recorded after you guys took Demeter out. We're not sure exactly when it was sent, but it looks like it was right before you guys left the Great Orbital Shrine. I don't know how they pulled it off, but the file is... The file? But the file's in the exact same format we use at Chaldea. Man, Olympian tech never ceased to impress me. They have a converter. They have like a Adobe media files, so they can convert to anything. Of course, or maybe not. Olympian would use Adobe, right? Of course not. And send the file over to your personal terminal. We already watched it ourselves, but I'm not gonna demand you to do the same. Whatever you do or not, it's totally up to you. So I will say that Gordov decided to designate them as MIA after watching it himself. Missing in action, I see. Said something along the lines of, we can't confirm their deaths, so who's to say they won't come back to us again someday? Like director, like field team, I guess. But hey, who am I to judge? We could all stand to get a little sentimental now and then. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say for now. Later. Are you telling me that Olympus High Tech can record only with skylines? Really? Can't you record me clean 1080p, 4K? Great technology, great technology. High advanced society. Can even record a 4K file disgusting. Oh yeah, no, you know what? Maybe they can, but they had to convert to a smaller size to fit Chaldea technology. Okay, you know what? I accept that. Okay, I back off. I accept that. The recording was better, but they lowered the quality to fit our Chaldea tech. Okay, I accept that. But the camera's working fine. Testing, good. No problem with the audio either. Okay, I'm all set to record. Now I just gotta make sure no one sees me. Not that I want to cause any infighting, but every organization needs to perform an internal review sometimes. And while the God Destroyer Alliance might not have many members, it was still an organization. We should know how everyone really feels. I don't like the idea of surreptitiously filming them, but then again, Edison said it was perfectly normal. Anyway, this is only be for reference, nothing more. Macarius, where are you? I could have sworn he was around here. Maybe he's in a private room. He's recording secretly? That's how it is? Oh, what's up with that? Something the matter? I wanted to ask Macarius to help me with something, but I can't find him anywhere. I gotcha, maybe I could help instead. I appreciate the offer, but that's okay. You see, I want to ask him to fine-tune your and Mash's chronology. Ah, Musashi. Right, yeah, I probably couldn't be much help with that. Not exactly my area of expertise. Well, I wouldn't say Makaros and I are experts either. Maybe not, but how many years have you guys been fiddling with that stuff? 1,000 or so. Oh right, I guess in other words, that would make us experts, huh? You can say that again. I see your point. There you are, sister. Hey, Musashi. Oh, good. Listen, Macarius. You want me to fine-tune their clonomia, right? I'll take care of it. Gotta make sure there won't be any After Effects? After Effects? Adobe After Effects? We're talking just about that. And such after all. Anyway, on a different subject, can I ask you to something? What is it? Well, I was just wondering, what do you think of the Chaldeans? Oh. What do you mean? They are currently armed. They're being available to our alliance. How about you, Musashi? Good question. Maybe travel companions? No, that's not quite right. I honestly don't know much about Holmes. I rarely even talk to any of the other staff either. But and MS2, of course. I really just love them both to bits. Oh my! At first I didn't really know anyone besides me. And my first impression of Mesh was basically just that she seemed really earnest. But then once I saw how she thought, I got it. The whole reason she's able to live the way he does is because he's been with her all this time. Yeah, Mesh should be protecting us. Not gonna. Once I figured it out, I just fell in love with Mesh. Hey. No, I can't help but smile whenever I see her and doing their best together. And sometimes I just love that sort of thing. You think? I don't really get the appeal myself. Anyway, next question. Are there any requests you'd like to make of them? Maybe something you'd feel like they could be doing better? Huh? What kind of question is that? We're doing some kind of performance review thing? Just on the spot. Just on the spot. Lose recording. Not yet. Not yet. Of course not. I'm just making conversation. I wasn't asking for any particular reason. Nope. Oh, really? Okay, if you say so. Anyway, let's see. So you like to request from them? Huh? I guys like them to do all the living. I won't be able. Huh? Second of all, just forget it once. Here, let me try again. I think that I'd like to request that from them that they live happy lives. What kind of answer is that? It's not even a request. I want them to live as long and happy together as possible, so that they never have to go through any pain or hardships. That's the one and only request I have for them. Well, that was helpful. You really do love those two, don't you? Absolutely, like I said, I love them to pieces. So what about you two? What do you think of Mesh and us? You're the only ones here, aren't you? Well, we definitely couldn't have beaten Bigotry without them. In fact, the Alliance never actually managed to destroy a single god until they came along. So, I like them personally. Don't just mean as Conrads or Alliance members. Sister A. Syscon. If we hadn't met them while we were in the middle of the fighting a war, I even think we could have been friends. Well, of course you could, honestly. I thought you were all already friends, aren't you? I'm not sure. I hope so. Well, I could sworn you were. So. I got it. Somebody marked the date because this gal just had herself a fantastic idea. What? Where did that come from? What is the idea anyway? I'm glad you asked. Like I said, it's fantastic. My idea is once Operation God Destroy is well and truly done, we should have a party to celebrate, one with lots of yummy food. You're right, that does sound lovely. Yeah, but that only works if the operation goes off without a hitch. We don't have any casualties and we have enough time to put something like that together. So I'm not sure I'd call it fantastic. Come on. It's gonna go great. We're gonna make it go great. English. Good point. I mean, the plan is for the operation to work out as intended, so why not? Then I will have to start thinking of what to make for the occasion. Now that would would be good for a party. Udon, of course. Definitely udon. For the rest, we have to go around asking everyone else what their favorite food are. Oh, and we'll definitely have to get Gordolf to make his special omelets. This part is going to be so much fun. Just you wait. There is lost. Shut up, Spar Lover. God damn it. Cosmos denial. But I didn't expect him to take an hour and a half to defeat Canis. Actually, defeating Canis was quite fast. What took time was this, you know. What was his updated? What did you? Oh, here. The fifth Lostbelt, having received the Dorindana from Hector, combined with the objective of wishing to save the friends and Macarius found himself able to activate the noble phantasm. After succeeding in the miracles of stopping Artemis' arrow, he perished. Craft test us together tomorrow. Can I just read it? Oh, now this is, oh no. No, oh no, this is just, oh no. They didn't do it. No way. They actually did this. Those sadistic piece of shit did this. Okay. I have a great idea. It's a superb idea with no strings attached whatsoever. If Operation God's story goes as planned, and we all come and as scheduled, let's hold a banquet with plenty of delicious food. While victory was achieved, the promise could not be fulfilled. This is a record of the past, dazzling memories that remain within your hearts, and yet, if such a future was possible, your humans would surely look at this scene and use it as your strength to rise up. It is like a certain ordinary master who managed to achieve so many impossible things, as he rests inside a coffin of uncertainty and the void. Damn. Now this is just, yeah. Oh my god. This is harsh, you know. But I guess with that, I'll end the stream here. We finally ended Lostbelt 5.2. It was quite amazing. I think the Lostbelt 1 was quite emotional. I couldn't hold my tears in Lostbelt 1. I mean, Lostbelt 1. Lostbelt 5.1. But this was way more emotional than I was expecting. I loved this way more than I thought. Seeing the human side from Kirschtaria. Seeing Canis the one that hated everyone. Accepting Kirschtaria as a master was quite amazing. And Musashi's sacrifice, yeah. My second favorite servant sacrificing, oh no. And of course the promise of this party. This party that could never happen. This is true the Lostbelt we should seek out. They should do a Fate what is that? Fate Grand Carnival episode of this. Seriously, we deserve this. Come on, we deserve this. A Fate Grand Carnival with this party. Even if it's a fake, a reality that could never exist. Shut up, Thread. Stop celebrating that Ken is dead. God damn it. But thank you guys, it was really fun. See you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow, I'm not even sure what I'm going to be playing. But I'll be finishing whatever I need to finish. I'll probably speedrun offline CCC and the JP Grail fronts, and then tomorrow we'll figure out what I'm gonna do. Okay? Thanks so much, guys. Love you all. It was really fun. Take care. Drink water this winter, guys, because it's not worth it. And save your quartz for Kirschtaria. It's around the corner. Be strong. Take care. Love you all. Mwah. And then it was amazing. Thank you so much for being together in this journey, because it was goddamn amazing. Bye bye, love you all. I kind of love the singularity, you know? Not singularity, Lostbelt.